Hey, Mooch Crap J-Dubs.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Mooch, Crap, J-Dub.
Hey Mooch, hey Crap, hey J.
What up with your Crap and Mooch and J with?
Wake on up. It's Mooch, it's Crap, and J in the morning. Wipe your eye boogies, get your coffee finished yawning. This is Mooch and Crap. Show. Wake up, let us begin with gaming news, skits, and call-ins from all the fans. No matter where you at, Cali or Pakistan, New York or New Guinea, this is where it's at. These are Xbox dudes with Xbox views on slander and hate towards Xbox news. This is Mooch and Crap. Show for the people, and they coming with it. Now do you understand? Now do you get it? Ponies love to lie and PC fans won't admit it, but Xbox hate is real and they all with it. Call in, let it ring in. We here to rock, we here to win. It's about the games, it's about the pride. Now Xbox community, come on, let's rock. Mooch and Crap. Make sure.
Mooch, Crap, J-Dub.
¿Cómo están, bitches?
Hey Mooch and Crap, hey Jay.
Hey Mooch and Crap. What up, Mooch and Crap and J?
Sup, Mooch and Crap. Sup, J-Dubs.
Hello, Mooch and Crap.
What up, Mooch? What up, Crap?
Hey, what's up, Mooch and Crap? You guys have the best damn podcast on YouTube, bar none.
Put the cookie down. It's time for MNC Mornings.
You're watching MNC Mornings. Am I right?
That's correct.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to MNC Mornings. It is Sunday morning. Hopefully, you guys are doing great. We are more than a week and a half into the life of Xbox One X, and I got to say, it's been absolutely phenomenal. I'm having a really good time with it. It's great to see kind of the reactions from people and just everybody enjoying themselves, and all the, like, people are doing screenshots and telling stories, and you know, I mean, there was a little bit of stuff going on here and there where people were trying to kind of bring down the party, but overall, man, you can't bring down this party. It's been absolutely fantastic. And with me, as always, is the man, the myth, Mooch.
What's up, buddy? Good morning, everybody. I know you said no cookies needed today, but I'll tell you, you got those nooks and crannies and those English muffins going, buddy. I love a morning show, isn't it? It's good to get everybody fresh cups of coffee. Everybody's kind of... Yeah, they're wiping their eye boogies, buddy. That's what they're doing. But there's a lot of shit going on. Actually, believe it or not, Crap, I got up this morning and went right to gaming. I don't know what it was. I just kind of I think we'll get into it, but I'm enjoying Star Wars. You know, I got, you know, of course it was gifted to me, so shout out and thanks to the Mooch Maniacs out there. But the game is fantastic. 'Cause I had a couple people write me this morning. They're like, Mooch, I thought you weren't gonna buy it till after Christmas. So I'm like, wow, it's amazing. These people keep better track of me than my parents. You know, it's unbelievable what's going on, but great stuff. Great stuff.
Yeah, you know what? It's a good time, and we got, you know, there's somebody special in the chat. We've got Mel, who stopped by, and she's been doing her 24-hour live stream. So shout out to her for doing that. She's got to be really kind of
I don't know how exhausted. She did it. And Mel, I don't know if you noticed, I wasn't necessarily in being verbal in the chat, but I've watched a ton of your 24-hour stream, a ton of it, and I cannot believe how much, like, she has so much energy. She's still going right now.
Yeah, it's insane, man. God bless Xbot. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I can imagine.
That's all right, Mel. We know Mel's got the energy in that household, and Xbot's got a lot of energy too. But
yeah, oh, absolutely.
I don't know. I think Xbot took a nap during this.
Yeah, of course, Xbot took a nap. You know, let Mel take the brunt of that. But if you guys were looking to like donate, you can like click on her name or something. Maybe she can drop the link in the chat.
Yeah, please
donate.
do, Mel.
MNC Mornings is actually gonna do another. We're gonna donate more.
Yes.
Yeah. So look forward to that. We're gonna do the 50, which gets us an entry into the winning the Xbox One X Scorpio edition.
That's right.
So yeah, look for that. That's gonna happen. We're always happy to help out. I've been retweeting it like crazy, trying to get people to.
Yeah, same here. I think it's a great cause. She's had a good number of people constantly watching throughout the night too, which is awesome.
Yeah, and that is awesome.
I know she's well over $1,000 right now. She's over 1,000. So That listen, that's a huge feat within itself, and she still has many hours left. I think they're going till 3 p.m.
Oh, that is a megaton. And we've got our boy here, our boy J-Dub. What's up, J-Dubs? How you doing?
I'm doing great. Woke up to rain this morning, so that kind of depressed me. But other than that, I woke up a little hungover. I had a few beer last night.
It's funny. Jay says that. I woke up to some rain over here too, because me and Jay we're
I
distant.
did too.
But you know what it is. We're all used to that over here on the East Coast. On the West Coast, people call that Armageddon. So
they're like, rain. What's this?
Rain.
Yeah, melty.
Like people are jumping off rooftops. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
No. Well, because my friend lives in San Diego, and he says to me all the time, he's like, dude, you've got to see the whole structure kind of break down when there's rain here. He goes, it happens once every 2 years, so people freak out.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. San Diego doesn't get a lot of rain.
Yeah. It's I don't know. I would never go over there.
Oh, buddy of mine, like literally right after he's been there for he's been there so many years, well over a decade, and he loves it. He's not coming back. It's hard, right? I mean, I would say good weather in California is like a drug.
Yeah. You
can't be 85 degrees and sunny for 10 years, and then I got to talk you back into shoveling.
Well,
that's not going to happen.
They got those earthquakes and stuff like that too, man. I don't want to deal with that crap.
That's true, but they really haven't. Have they? And I don't know.
I mean, they get them all the time,
but they're smaller now.
Yeah, they're smaller.
Nothing catastrophic, I think, since the late '80s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
there was that one during the World Series or whatever it was.
That was the World Series, but that was like '88 or something.
Yeah, I mean, hold on, let me see. World Series.
MNC mornings. You will be tested on this next Sunday, folks. So I hope you're writing all this down.
Okay, it was 1989.
Yes, yeah. I knew it was. Yeah, because I was gonna say the World Series was on the West Coast, so I think it was when the Dodgers were in it or something like that.
Yeah. Athletics and somebody. Yeah. Probably
1989 Deathmobile. There he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a good time,
Yeah. I agree 100%. Sorry, I was banning somebody from the chat.
Yeah, you beat me to it.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, like nobody else can see it because I got that shit blocked, like except for us moderators.
That's great.
So it's really kind of pointless for somebody to really try and troll that. But yeah, welcome to Blocksville, population you, bitch.
That's good.
That deserves a shirt.
Oh, absolutely, man.
It does.
So yeah, how you been? Like, I like Battlefront 2. It got a lot of crap. But for me personally, it's just like one of those things where I'm playing it, I'm having fun. Like during Crossfire, where Rand was sitting there trying to explain all that stuff, I'm like, yeah, that sounds bad. But when you're just playing it, having fun, you're not thinking about all that stuff. Like, I don't even know how the progression systems work in any games, really. I just play them and have fun. You know?
Yeah, I mean, that's the truth of the matter. And I haven't even, believe it or not, I'll be on a lot this afternoon. I planned on making this I don't know, I guess I got gung-ho on the Star Wars thing. It's been a while. I space things out. I don't do Star Wars 24/7. That's why I said I think sometimes it's oversaturated. But every once and again, you get into something like this, you want to kind of get into the multiplayer. I haven't started the multiplayer yet. I'm just doing the campaign right now.
Yeah.
This might be the highest month Mooch ever gets in achievement points.
I'm doing pretty good too with the achievements.
You're killing me. Yeah, I'm not touching your numbers. I mean, in my world, I'm happy. I'm like, I'll be flirting with like 750, 800 soon for the month. And the month's not even over. We're about halfway through.
Yeah, I think I'm at like 1,200 or 1,300 or something like that because I've been playing through a lot of games. So it's been interesting. Hey, we got lots of cool people in the chat too. We got Luca, Lethal Papa, and all you cool peeps. Yeah.
Well, Tryhard Fan makes a good point. He says it's a good game that doesn't deserve the negativity. The thing about it is this, Tryhard. In all honesty, this is par for the course for the internet, right? Everybody just complains.
Yeah.
It could be anything, it could be anything at all. It's just it's a cure for whatever, and they're like, that sucks. The internet is just usually a pretty awful place to hang out.
Yeah, it's kind of a cesspool too. You know what I mean?
It is.
Like, it's
yeah,
it's a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of complaining and stuff like that. Holy crap! TLR9 with the 40 spot, man.
Yeah.
Woo, man, I love that. That wakes me up nice and early, man. I tell you what. Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Shot. Nice work, Joe.
I know, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Well, those that don't know, I had kind of arranged it so Sundays I would have off so we could do this. But something came up and I had to work this morning, so I get up extra early, head out, work, and then rush home, and then we hop in here and do this. And sometimes that's, you know, you're a little bit kind of dragging it. It's kind of a gloomy day today and with rainy and stuff. Some kind of cold front came through and pushed some rain and stuff around. So
right,
yeah, it's an interesting kind of situation, but it's always fun to come in here and do the show and stuff like that. J-Dubs, I know we got a ton of voicemails. What do we got, man?
Yeah, so we've got that's good. Braveheart Gamer.
Braveheart Gamer, one of my favorites.
This is Braveheart Gamer, getting in touch again with my fellow Xbox clansmen, Mooch, Crap, and J-Dubs. And I want to apologise to MNC Mornings for being incognito these past few weeks, for I've been held hostage by the vile Sony ponies and forced with the most ultimate of tortures, with a DualShock 4 placed in my hand, and I've been asked to play the new Gran Turismo. And I would like to say to all the Xbox fans out there that you are beautiful, no matter what they say. The PSN is down, and you are beautiful in every single way. Now we've got 4K. This is Braveheart Gamer, and I'm out.
Dude, we've got like the best cast of characters ever.
Yeah.
You know, so I told Mooch this yesterday because a lot of people will never hear like the cutting room floor shit that we do. It's hilarious, by the way, but just today's society wouldn't be able to handle it, and it's not even bad in my opinion.
It's not. If it was 1989, we'd be like all over the place. You know
yeah, we'd be huge. But it's like funny as hell. And I messaged Mooch yesterday. I says nobody is entertained more by Mooch and Crap than Mooch and Crap are.
Absolutely,
and that is like the truth. Yeah. Like we sit there and we'll joke around like all day, and it's like the funniest stuff. And just like
well, we crack ourselves up, and I've watched a lot of behind the scenes of comedies. Crap, they have all these things like Seinfeld and stuff, and they showed like when they were writing, when they're doing some of the writing, they sit there and they tell jokes, and they depending on how they make themselves laugh, that's how it makes the cut. You know what I mean? Like you kind of got to bounce these ideas off each other, and that's what we do for hours. You know what I mean? We do that all the time. People don't realize MNC Mornings isn't just turn on we don't just turn everything on Sunday and get started. We meet minimum once a week for about 2 hours, and sometimes it's twice a week for 4 hours. And it's a great time. Me, Jay, and Crap, we really get together. We kind of brainstorm ideas. We go over different skits. Some of the material we come up with on Tuesday and Thursdays we use on topic subjects that we bring up during the day on Sunday or in the mornings on Sunday. It really is. It's a well-developed show. There's a lot that goes into it, and that's why we really do appreciate a small shameless plug here for the Patreon folks that help us out. It really does help.
Exactly. Not only that, but we are also we have a rundown today.
Yes.
So make sure you guys hit that like button. I hold that shit hostage for a little bit. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying we're far away from getting the amount of likes that it's going to take to see this one, and it's a really good one. Trust me.
It's a doozy.
Also, we might as well kind of announce this. Sure. We were kind of disappointed with some of the Game Awards, where the Game Award show or whatever. So we were like, hey, we're going to come up with a big to do for ourselves. It's going to be on December 10th, but we're actually going to have you guys vote for it. We're going to be setting up a page where you guys can vote for the games and like best mixer, streamer, podcast, whatever. Like there's going to be a lot of stuff in there, and it's really for everybody, you know what I mean? And it's going to be something cool that we're putting together, and so we're really looking forward to that. It's going to be a high production value, some skits and little stuff in there we're working on, so it's going to be fun. I'm excited by it. I know it's going to be a lot of work, and I'm sure Jay's up for it. So
well, we're putting Jay on notice. No, we're going to do a real award ceremony. It's going to be a lot. Like I said, it's going to be something you want to tune into. It's going to be comical. We've got different skits. We're going to have special guests on the categories you want to hear, and try to be fair about it. You know what I mean? We may even have a category that's like the unfair category, and we'll just be biased because we can. But
the best Xbox stuff, because Xbox is Xbox.
Yeah, right. And now for best X marks the spot, Crap, please. The nominees.
Yes, exactly. Wait, a vote for Mooch is a vote for herpes.
What? Oh yeah, see, I told you it never ends.
I know.
Great. Thank you, Ms.
Hey,
T.
Shizzle. Hey, I did tell you though, like it's a classic political thing. Like you know what I mean? It works. So
yeah, it does. Remember, guys, let's get Crap back and vote for Mooch under this week's rundown.
No, we've got to keep Crap. Trust me, Crap's gonna win this week.
That rhino with a belt looks ridiculous.
No, it looks great. I didn't even get to put it on because I was late this morning, and by the time I changed it over, you know what I mean, it wouldn't have been done.
Oh, you were able to put that on as your
I haven't been able to yet because I got in late. I wanted to, so if I win this week, I'll make sure to put it on.
I
for
like
the whole
that.
week.
Jay, I didn't know Jay made those for us for our YouTube stuff.
That
was cool.
Yeah. Like I thought it'd be cool. Like we had him on. Like right, if we won, we could have him on for the show or whatever. I thought that'd be pretty kick ass. So yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Well, Ms. T. Shizzle says love you too, brother.
You know what's funny is Mel is here, but Xbot is nowhere to be seen.
Xbot
hey, Mel,
sleeping.
Go wake up Xbot. Tell him to get his ass over here. Get in the chat and go, what's going on, people? It's the Xbot 440.
He did a classic What's Going On, people, on Crossfire this week. That was a classic.
Yeah, exactly.
He them nowadays, you know?
Hey, and if we do a most anticipated, I'm sure that Sea of Thieves would have to be on that. A lot of people are interested in Sea of Thieves. I don't care what anybody says.
Oh, after this call, we should let people know about the giveaways today, too, Crap. We got 2 great giveaways.
Yeah, we do got giveaways. The pony prize is going to be big today, so it's going to be fun. M&C Mornings, how you doing?
Hey, now.
Thanks.
What up?
What's up, Mooch and Crap? This is Steven from Twitter, from Atlanta, who is going to be moving back to New York next year. I'm excited about that. Mooch, we'll talk about that some other time. Hope you guys are doing well. You guys are doing amazing on the show. Love what you guys do. J-Dubs, love you too. I'm actually a Mooch maniac, a crapaholic, and a JW all together. So see, we all win. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of call and just tell you a little bit about my experience with the X for the past 10 days or so. You know, it's like, honestly, just to keep it short, I'm beyond impressed. Like, I mean, the first game I booted up with Forza 7, which I was completely stunned by, and then Gears 4, Assassin's Creed. I'm currently playing Shadow War, the Tomb Raider. What other games did I do? There's so many, but just I can't really pick a favorite. To be honest, every single game is phenomenal in their own way. You know, the developers did a really good job. Some of them have been lazy, but then, you know, they've came back and reworked it. But in all honesty, I'm beyond impressed. And I just want to kind of clear something up with a lot of the people who, when it comes to dynamic resolution, you know, like, for example, games like Star Wars Battlefront 2 and Wolfenstein 2, like, you know, those games have dynamic resolution. And I've seen from the comments in Digital Foundry's video, no compromise box, they say. Xbox One X is not a true 4K gaming machine. See, here's the thing. If the game is able to run at native 4K still, like if it's able to hit its native 4K frame buffer, it's still 4K, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure you guys would agree with me. It's still 4K. It's just, again, you guys and I both know that dynamic basically means that it will scale down to maintain the frame rate. But you know what? As long as it's able to hit its native target, which is still 4K or whatever resolution that the developers have the game for, it's still 4K. You know what I mean? It's still true 4K if you think about it. So, I mean, for those people who say that shit, it's like they need to kind of do their research and rethink what dynamic means, because that's what I think it means, and I'm sure you guys would agree with me, you know? So, what else? I think really that's all I want to say. I could talk more, but I know other people want to call you guys. So, but again, I just want to say I love the X, love what you guys do. To be honest, this console is a love letter to gamers. It's a love letter to the developers. I'm sure Microsoft has definitely won them over. It's a love letter to the media as well, even though some of these biased motherfuckers are just, you know, out there. But anyway, yeah, I just love it, you know. And, you know, a lot of people are sharing their videos and pictures on Twitter and stuff with the 4K images. And this is just the beginning. I imagine we're going to be doing this, like, this is going to be a trend. We're going to be sharing these pictures for many, many more years to come. So, but I'm going to let you guys go. You guys have a good one. Love you guys. Love what you guys do. Keep rocking. Mooch Maniac, Crapaholic, JW. We all got it. Peace, guys.
See ya. Good stuff, man. Good calling. With the 4K thing, right? So yeah, what they say, a lot of people take this wrong, right? Because a game might have dynamic 4K or like they use the dynamic scaling on it, and I've kind of explained this a couple times. You can frame buffer it. Developers are free to do what they want though. Like Microsoft can't force them to do anything. But as far as I'm concerned, with PC gaming, you're able to turn down settings, textures, all that kind of stuff to get a stabler frame rate. And you can't do that with consoles, so they add in the dynamic resolution, which basically does that for you. It changes the resolution on the fly. So that's why. Like Battlefront 2, 4K, most of the game, right?
Yep.
Like it'll drop down. The lowest it drops down to is 1800p, which is way higher than the PS4 Pro's like 1296p. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, I'm perfectly content with that. I have no problem with that. Same thing with Assassin's Creed and Wolfenstein is 4K most of the time. That's 4K to me.
Crap, I got a question for you. I got a question for you. Do you think Microsoft, now that they see what's going on now, and I mean, listen, God, I don't know how they didn't see what was going on 3 years ago or 4 years ago, but do you see them relinquishing the power crown for the next generation?
I mean, they might for a little bit, for like maybe a year.
No, I'm not talking about that. I mean, their next generation. Do you think that they're always going to one up the competition as far as power, or there may be a point here where we end up getting to where they're both equivalent?
Yeah, I think they're not going to give up the power crown. They'll always have a more powerful console. It makes sense. Just makes sense.
You know what was funny is I talked to somebody a long time ago. You remember this? I'm going back almost a year and a half, 2 years ago. And he said he talked to somebody that he knew at Microsoft, and I thought it was really interesting. He said the one thing that they've talked about in meetings, and it was great to hear him say this because I've heard now you kind of hear it coming through the executives, that they will never relinquish that power ever again. That was something that they made a mistake, and it's something and I mean, you know why I believe them is the Surface Book Pros. Those Surface Books are unbelievable crap. Right? Look at the power in those goddamn things. They want to one-up the MacBook.
M&C Mornings. What's
sorry
up?
about that. I'm going on a rant. Hey now.
What's going on?
Mooch and Crap, good morning. This is Ruben, a.k.a. the Underground Gamer, coming to you from Atlanta, Georgia, but born and raised in Miami, Florida. Go Canes and Dolphins. No shame here. Love the Xbox. Can't wait to get my hands on my own. However, I have to do some grown-up stuff first before I get my hands on it. Could have stolen one, but what am I, a Sony pony? So I'll wait like a man. I would love for Microsoft to snatch up the old Team Silent and do their own first-party horror games. I think that would be a dope thing. No one else has a first-party horror series. I think there could be really something good to crack at it. All right, guys. You have a good time. See you later.
Wait, now I heard everything about that, but the last part. What did he say?
He says that he would like to see Microsoft get their own horror series.
Oh, okay. Horror. That's I couldn't understand.
Yeah, Team Silent. I guess they're a developer and make horror games. And he said nobody else has a horror series that was exclusive. So, yeah, I mean, I could see something like that happen. Like, probably would be cheap enough, to be honest with you. I don't see like horror games as being like super expensive.
Well, the other thing with horror games, and take it from me here, what have I been pushing for a month now? Crap is The Evil Within 2.
Yeah,
that's a great horror series, great game. Kind of has a lot going on through it, but the problem with it is that I don't find the horror genre to be something the masses love. You know what I mean? I find like it's not. Do you see like The Evil Within went to half price in 2 weeks?
Yeah,
like that's I mean.
Well, I mean, look, here's it. Bethesda games always drop like a rock, dude. Look at Prey, and you know what I mean. Even the first Evil Within, I think I picked it up when it was $10 or something. You know, it was It was pretty damn cheap. So. Yeah, but I mean, I guess it depends, you know, like Microsoft, if they're in the looks, I would assume, like Phil Spencer said before, they wouldn't announce that they picked up a studio or anything until they had something to show.
Right.
So hopefully they have stuff to show. Like, according to Jez, you know, it's going to be a good E3 next year. I mean, it has to be because we already know all the shit that's coming. You know what I mean?
Well, that's it. And half of the stuff we know is going to be released before E3. Crap. I mean, the only thing you said was, I agree with you. I think Crackdown. It's still listed as spring, right?
It has. Dude, here's the thing. Like the more I thought about it, the more I've been saying it has. They can't delay that again.
Well, you made a good point, though. I mean, you know, to have two games coming out like State of Decay 2 and then Sea of Thieves, and if Sea of Thieves, if it has the legs, it's going to carry right up to E3. Moving Crackdown till September. You don't have to make it a fall, like a holiday launch. They can have it come out in August or September when it's dead and kill. You know, they can absolutely kill with it. So I don't know. I don't think it's out of the realm, Crap. I think your idea there was kind of spot on. I think that might work.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would be interesting for sure. Like they're gonna have to have some stuff to show because we don't know anything beyond what we already know, and we know obviously Forza Horizon 4 and Halo 5 and Gears 6 at some point or 5. You know what I mean?
Right.
We know those things are coming, but they haven't really been officially announced. You know what I mean? Like in the back of Phil Spencer's head when he's hearing, "Oh, do you guys have any kind of secret stuff planned?" And he's thinking, "I got Forza 7, woo!" You know what I mean? And we're all like, "Well, yeah." And water's wet, Phil.
Right. Exactly.
You know,
so, water's wet, so you know. I don't know. I don't think it's necessary, but you're right. It is going to be a great E3 next year. Because guys, think about E3. You have to have now. He's got the hardware out there, and the software is next. And he's talking about all the. It's been a lot of talking about owning companies, buying companies, starting companies. So it's going to be interesting to see what Phil has. 6 months, 7 months may not be a lot of time as far as development of a game, but between now and June, maybe a lot of time in talking about who they've acquired or what path forward they have. So I'm very excited to see what they're going to do.
Absolutely. And happy 10th birthday to the Uncharted series.
Yeah,
woo. They actually released.
Happy birthday to my coffee mug and this pen I've had for about 7 years. Happy birthday, buddy. Me and you've been through a lot.
Well, 10 years.
This pen, we've written so much MNC material.
There's a free Uncharted 10th anniversary bundle that has a theme, an avatar. Drake's Fortune dynamic theme.
Does it come with trick candles?
No, but it is free stuff, and it is their birthday, so I think that it's you got
nostalgia is a hell of a drug. It sure as hell is. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Mickey. Hey, happy birthday, Xbox. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Xbox Live. Happy birthday, Halo 1.
Happy birthday, Seamus Blackman's beard. There's just so much stuff that we're just, where does it end, Crap? And I mean, listen, Xbox does it occasionally, but PlayStation is so guilty of this. PlayStation's had 25 25th birthdays already. It's amazing. You remember last year? How many birthdays could they celebrate in 1 year? What do we care? Who cares?
Hey, happy birthday. Mooch. A vote for Mooch is a vote against birthdays.
That's right. Saying. That I'll agree with.
Yeah.
You get one, folks. You get one a year, okay?
Hey guys, hit that like button. We got a 450 watching. We got a rundown to do today. We got lots of cool stuff, but we're gonna need those likes.
Yeah, and you know what? Retweet this out. Let people know the chat. This is a big show. I think a lot of people are coming around to MNC Mornings. I think you're finding out that this is a lot of people drive into work. They enjoy their shows on the way to work. It's peace of mind. Nothing like getting up on Sunday morning, either turning on your gaming console, listening to MNC, or grabbing a cup of coffee, listening to us while you read and catch up on your gaming news.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's what it's all about. MNC Mornings, what's up? How you doing?
Hey, Mooch and Crap and J-Dub. I'm just calling to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving. And I hope you guys have a good holiday. But I do have a question for J-Dub. Is there any way to get that Mooch and Crap song onto the Android store? Because I would love to have it as a ringtone. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Bye.
That's actually pretty cool.
That is. That's actually a really good idea.
Awesome. Yeah, Jay, can we work on that? I wouldn't mind that myself.
Yeah. What do you think, Jay? Is that
Jay,
possible?
You see that happening?
Jay must be on the phone.
Oh, he's on the phone.
Somebody. Yeah.
Yep.
It's a busy phone day, man. Like people calling in, wanting to talk and chat it up and
it is.
Shoot
that's what
the breeze.
It's all about, man. That's what I like to see. One of the things, folks, I wanted to let you know is me and Crap are actually, and Jay as well, looking forward to having a lot more call-ins. Radio shows in general just have a lot of people calling from the audience, and we like that because it's live questions pertaining to how you're feeling right now, and that's pretty cool.
We're also actually looking to get some people like the regulars to maybe help out the show in a different way as well.
Yes,
kind of talked about that.
We'll be reaching out to them, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Crap? Because otherwise everyone will be reaching out to us. We'll reach out to you. There's a lot of people that call in all the time that we'd really like to have be like semi-part of the show. We have some different skits and ideas, and we'll be reaching out to you guys all shortly.
Heck yeah, it would be awesome.
Sorry for not answering you guys. I was chatting with Yahweh Wee for a second there. We're arranging some ringtone transfers.
Oh, okay. Awesome. So you are working that out, huh?
Jay's always working.
Yeah, he is. Oh man, look, they got all kinds of PSVR on sale now, Mooch. Get on it.
I might, listen, Crap. I might go ahead and do that. Now, is that bridge thing on there for sale?
Well, you know what? Star Trek Bridge Crew right now on Amazon is $21. F you, Jay.
Nice work, Jay.
Yeah,
wait,
Star
20
Trek-
bucks?
Yes, $21 on
That's
Amazon
a
right
huge
now.
discount, crap, because that
Yeah.
we've seen that go from 50 to 35. 20's a done deal. That's a done. Now I'll be getting a physical copy, I assume.
Yeah, you'd get a physical copy with that. So I mean, that's probably a smart way to go about it. With
I like how we got the
VR
bald
is
eagle
the
here,
future, people.
Starscream.
It's
You
the
see
future.
Starscream give you
Don't even
15
go there.
bucks.
It's the future. I'm telling you, it's great.
I'm like, why crap? Stop talking. I'm like, what happened?
I know that's
Starscream gave you 15 bucks. He's a bald eagle, right? He's a bald eagle Starscream, which is my Megatron, and he goes, "Here you go, crap." And Mooch and Jay are okay too.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Meanwhile, he's a bald
Starscream.
eagle, and he's named Starscream.
Oh hell yeah! And anybody that wants and anybody that wants to help out a little bit more, that would be great. You know, a little more mooching. It's never. Hey, that's never a bad thing.
You know what's funny? Earlier in the show, two people were like, "Oh, we wanted to donate to Mooch." I was like, "Well, I'll put my donation tab in there. Why not? Help Mooch build a better future for you." Jay, I see a shirt in my future.
Yeah, Megaton. I don't know about that, but yeah, there's a lot of good deals. You know what the problem is like, even though, and I'm a VR fan, with the Xbox One X out, I haven't even went back to that yet. You know what I mean? It's like,
what's that? What have you going back to?
VR or PS4 or Switch or anything. Like, I just got that Mario game, which is great too.
Listen, oh crap! You know what? I want to give the audience an update. Crap! Now I got this. Remember, I got the new Scorpio.
Yeah.
I returned the other one. Crap! This thing is.
Give it to you.
Yeah. Okay, no, wait, listen. So here we go. Listen to this. Crap, it is not a peep. Not a goddamn peep coming out of this thing.
No.
It is the quietest.
I
It is
told
as quiet
you.
as the S.
I
It's
told
not
you.
quieter. I know, but you don't understand. Out of the box, mine sounded like it was a drone. It was like, ooga chooga. Ooga chooga. Oh! I was like, oh, I didn't think I could get the Aaron Greenberg singing Hooked on a Feeling version. Thanks, Aaron.
Yeah, we were sitting there like, you were like, hey, yeah, mine's really loud. And people have asked me that. I don't think there's anything specifically wrong with those, but they might not last.
So me and you've been doing that joke with the Hooga Chooga, right? Hooked on a Feeling. We've been doing that. I'm getting all kinds of tweets with people sending me, shout out to the former Xbox Pope, now known as Tommy. You'll always be the Pope to me, Tom.
Yeah.
But Tommy says, he sends me the clip from Guardians of the Galaxy. And he goes, I can't stop thinking about this when I hear you and Crap talk about that. So shout out, great audience we have. Awesome people, man.
Yeah, well, when we were sitting there trying to figure out what the noise was.
That was the other sound effect. Yes.
Yeah.
I go, what is that? Oh, it's Mooch's Xbox One X. Oh.
Yeah. So, well, now it sounds perfectly clear, right?
It's unbelievably silent. I mean, unbelievable. I don't know. You got to remember something, guys. I'm talking about a week and a half where it was just making that noise. I thought that was normal until I started, inquiring Mooches want to know. And I figured I would reach out there, and then I thought it was really funny when Mike Ibarra writes me back, and he goes, Mooch, mine doesn't sound like that. I was like, shit. I was like, there it goes. I got one. He goes, realistically, it's a non-issue, but, like for longevity and keeping this thing for 2, 3, 4 years, let's be honest, I would rather have one that's silent as hell now.
Yeah, well, when I talked to Microsoft support, and I was just kind of trying to figure out, like, if that was a real problem, and they were like, it's expelling the heat. It's supposed to do that if it's backing up the heat or whatever. You know what I mean? It's not a big deal.
Which I think, shout out to Dealer. I think Dealer's right.
That, my friend, is a you problem.
It was a me problem, to be honest with you. You know what, Crap? I think it is a software issue. And I think once they fix that, then it'll remedy all the ones that maybe are the few people that are having that issue. It's not many.
Yeah.
It's literally, I think it's less than 1%. And there's a 3 to 5% failure rate built into every device that has ever left in any company's history. Someone wrote me a memo showing me these numbers that are absolutely fascinating to look at.
Yeah. Well, hey, we got over 460 watching. Hit that like button. We're going to do another voicemail. Who do we got on deck, J-Dubs?
Yes. We have a new caller. He goes by Big Germ 724.
Oh, Big Germ is Jeremy. Jeremy writes all the time on Xbox Live.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Mooch, Crap, J-Dubs? First time caller. Big Germ 724 here. I keep hearing people talk about 1080p TVs, and it was either 4K TV for me or Project Scorpio. And I picked the Scorpio. I listen to Dealer and all you guys too. And nobody's talking about this. Like, games that ran so horrible on the Xbox, I'm having smooth frame rates. Like games that people don't talk about, like Dead by Daylight. That game is different now. Like there ain't no
I heard about this
glitching
crap
or
you're
nothing
talking
like
about.
that. Like
Yeah.
the graphics still ain't all that good, but frame rate is what matters in a lot of these, games. And it's smooth. That's what people need to talk about, man. I'll trade 4K for frame rate any day of the week if I can't afford one right now. But you guys have a good show, man. Congrats on whoever wins the console.
Nice, very cool. Like Jeremy's, like I said, he writes all time.
Yeah,
You know,
he does.
I think he's.
Me on
Does he
Xbox
message?
Live.
Then maybe
Yeah.
he is a crapaholic. That was a very slow call in crap. That was somebody's got to give him a B12 shot and pour a cup of coffee on his head.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Gotta wake
he
Jeremy
messages
up.
me like every day
Me
almost
too.
or something.
Me
Yeah,
too.
he's like,
He's
hey,
good
how's it
people.
going? Like giving me like
I was
little
just talking to
information
him.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's. I
Awesome
mean, he's
guy.
good people. So yeah, it's always good to hear from.
Glad he
people
called
like
in. Guys, a lot of you write to us on Xbox Live and all that. Feel free to call into the show. Not only that, you call in, you get entered for a prize. Today, you're going to win an unbelievable... Callers that call in voicemails-wise are going to get a gift. And you're also going to get a prize if you hit the pony prize, which is the call-in.
Yeah, the pony prize. That when you guys see the pony go across the stream, it's an actual game you're going to win today. So make sure you guys do that. We've been informed that you guys got tired of some of the cheesier pony prize.
Yeah,
things,
they don't like 30 days of Xbox Game Pass. They didn't like the 30 days of Xbox Live. I mean, listen, we throw these things out there. We switch them up. It can't always be, for just call-ins. But today's stellar. We got 2 games to give out today, and they're both great games for the Xbox One.
Absolutely. So it'll be absolutely something to look forward to. So when you see
Stunning.
the pony, Skype us at MC Space Mornings, and we'll be happy to hook you guys up with some cool shit.
Yes,
It's
without the
gonna be,
oops.
it's gonna be awesome. I just gave the calling number, MC Space Mornings on Skype, yo.
Yeah, and it's scrolling across the bottom of the screen the whole time.
Yeah, people always say that. They're like, Jay, what the one thing I think me and Crap need to do is put into the also into the what is it called? Description.
Says
is
call
how they,
MC Mornings on Skype to talk to Mooch and Crap.
That's not it. No, people write me all week on how to leave a voicemail. So we should leave the links to Jay's YouTube channel also, so that way that they can go there, sub to him, and also see the videos that he has. Very easy, guys. It's literally 2 steps, I believe, on Android or iOS. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we
it's
have
very simple.
Yeah, we have some tutorial videos up too, as well, don't we? On the
they're on Jay's channel.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's why I said we should link them. That's what I get asked a lot. Not so much the Skype question. That happens here and there. But let's do another voicemail if you don't mind, Jay. I'd like to
get some of these rolling.
I don't want to.
Minutes
and it also gets for good conversation, so we don't have to bowl through them at the end.
Yeah, that's true.
So we've got Doc, and he's a
Doc.
talker.
Okay.
Another quick little segment of Pissed Off with Doc. But before I start this quick little rant on loot boxes, I got a shout out to my Xbox family. Those of you that have purchased the X, this thing is unbelievable, isn't it? Delivering unbelievable visuals, but while doing so, remaining unbelievably quiet, unlike my PS4 Pro where I have to strap into a 5-point harness in my chair so I don't get blown away. So on to the loot boxes. So I was listening to RDX and Xbox Nation this week, and I have to say, you guys have got to use your platform, no matter how big or small, from nearly 40K subscribers for Crapgamer to 1,000 for Jay Fonzarelli. You have to spread the word that this needs to stop. All of you that are currently watching this show right now, think about where we were in 2013 with games, and then now look where we are in 2017. From the pay-to-win scam that they're abusing in Star Wars Battlefront 2 to Need for Speed Payback. And one of the ways you upgrade your cards in Need for Speed Payback is something they're fucking using called speed cards, which you get from winning races and fucking loot boxes. And those of you that like to say, oh, this doesn't affect me, you couldn't be more wrong. In just 4 short years, look at the evolution of games. We are starting to see single-player games die off. But not only are they dying off, but when they're building a single-player game or even a multiplayer game, they are building the game around loot boxes. The core, the foundation of these games, single-player and multiplayer alike, are starting to build around the loot box, not build a game, make it fun, make it balanced, add loot boxes. So I am just asking you guys to pay attention to how far we've come in just 4 years. Use your platforms, your social medias, your YouTubes, and put a stop to this. Because remember this, guys, for every one of us that does not buy a loot box, a microtransaction, or even completely boycotts a game, there is one guy that is out there spending $500 on microtransactions. Luckily, us Xbox fans had a company that got the microtransactions right with the likes of Gears of War 4 and Forza. But everybody else is taking a mile. So I just ask you guys to use your platform. It is affecting you. Look at the gaming landscape as a whole and how far we've come just since this generation began. I appreciate the time, guys. Thank you again. I'm Doc. I love my Xbox One X, and I'm pissed off at microtransactions. Stand up, guys.
That was a great call-in by Doc. Listen, you know, the only thing I want to tell Doc, and Doc's in the chat too, Crap. And Crap, you know me and you go through this all the time. The minute we do stand up for certain things, Doc, and we use words like, don't, be careful or cautious when you buy something or things like that. Like people that are even in the Xbox community, they're like, "Mooch, Crap, don't talk negative about games and developers. Let them have their space. Let them do their thing." And all of a sudden, we're like, I didn't care for the way that Titanfall 2 was handled. And I think the majority of people were kind of backing me up and saying, I don't care for this either. And you can tell by the sales. But there was a lot of people like, no, relinquish, stop it. Take the shackles off. Go buy Titanfall 2. Enjoy it. Play it. Buy it. Give them an extra $60 when you go to buy it because those devs are hungry. And I'm like, what? What happened? What's going on? So, Doc, I'm with you, Doc. And I try to use the platform. I try to make sense. I don't just run out there and say don't buy or buy on a willy-nilly. A lot of people. And the other thing is that you take games like Star Wars Battlefront, right? People's voices were heard. They made a change. Now, is the change permanent? No. But if you're a hardcore Star Wars fan, and most people are, they're going to go out and buy this game or have it before Christmas or Christmas at the latest, and they'll be enjoying it before they implement any kind of loot crates again. Loot crates are probably not going away as a whole, because if they do, then the actual cost of these retail games will go from 60 to who knows, 70, 75, who knows. So I don't mind the cosmetics and the things like that. The pay to win stuff is not fair because it does take the fun out of it, right? We're all doing this for fun. So if it's not hashtag fun, what the hell are we doing, right? What are we doing? What are we talking about?
Yeah, I agree.
What's your take on it, Crap? I mean, Doc does kind of cover a spectrum.
You know what? Like, a lot of people didn't like the loot crates in Gears or Halo or any of that stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like people are always going to complain about that kind of thing. As long as it's not like a pay-to-win situation, I'm fine with it. But again, and I kind of stated this on Crossfire, if you suck at a game, paying for extra shit isn't really going to help you out that much. You know? If you're already good at a game, you're not going to want to pay for stuff anyway. So realistically, a lot of those...
That's probably the best way I've ever heard it put, Crap. I like that because there are people that I know that aren't good at gaming. Yeah. Like, they're just not. And that's not a jab.
That's what those are designed for. They're designed for people that aren't good and that want a little boost.
Right.
You know? And so that's basically what it is.
Well, and shout out real quick.
Hey, Sneaky Memo just dropped an Assassin's Creed code. Woo!
Nice, Sneaky.
Nice. Yes. Thank you very much. That's awesome stuff.
Sneaky's the man.
M&C Mornings, what's up?
Hey guys, this is Chris, also known as Trick Gaming, calling from New York. You guys are doing a great job. I just wanted to discuss something about the elephant in the room that you guys mentioned, but you never really got deep into, and that's the mid-gen consoles, where Phil Spencer said that he had no clue that Sony was making a mid-gen console, and I heard somewhere that Sony said they didn't know that Microsoft was making a mid-gen console. That kind of just doesn't make sense to me. Someone's either lying there, or you would figure if they're both coming out of a mid-gen console 3 years after the original one, then someone knew about, they had to know about each other making a mid-gen console. So why would Phil Spencer say he didn't know? That just doesn't make sense. Either someone hacked Sony or someone hacked Microsoft, but there's no way that they're both making a mid-gen console, not a next-gen console, a mid-gen console just a few years later without each other knowing. So I just want to know what you guys thought about that. Have a great day.
Great call in, Crap. And you know what? I'm with him. I'm with the caller.
There's no kind of anything like that. I mean,
there's
Sony,
no way. No.
Well, no. Here's the thing. So Microsoft started theirs 4 years ago.
Right.
So I mean, and then you had Sony talking about this 2-3 years ago. Like, yeah, well, don't be surprised if you see a more powerful console in the middle of the generation. Like, so they both talked about it. Or at least Sony did, and then around the rumors of Neo coming up or whatever, then Microsoft started talking about it. So I don't think that was anything really kind of. I think maybe Sony thought they'd get the jump or something, but they didn't really.
Sony did get the jump. They thought that Sony did a money grab and it backfired on them for the first time this generation. Something actually backfired on them. They literally tried to grab the hype of when you heard 4.2 teraflops. You thought that was a big deal coming from 1.3, right? I mean, 1.3, 1.5. You're like, or I think, excuse me, the PS4 was 1.8. But nonetheless, it was more than double. And that was like, oh my God, I need to hop on this. I got to buy it. And Microsoft kind of sabotaged it quickly with the whole, oh, by the way, we have one coming out that's stronger than that one. But I got to agree, I don't know how. It wasn't so true. I mean, it is a sabotage because Microsoft, they knew what was going on. Crap, these guys all know. You see these guys all taking pictures and hanging out and telling everybody to play, especially at Microsoft. I can't wait to get home and play Horizon Zero Dawn. Fall asleep sooner. And they know what's happening. There's no way these guys don't all talk to each other. So I'm with the caller on a certain extent. I know where you're coming from too, Crap. I mean, you've made a decent case there. But I mean, I'm not buying the fact that they were like, wait, I was blindsided. Whoa, AMD. Well, I mean, they all ramped up their production. People see it. Like, you don't think somebody at Microsoft that talks to AMD is like, hey, AMD, I noticed you're still, what the hell? 7 million chips? From who? What I mean? Come on, stop it. Yeah. Stop. So,
hey, Alan Savage with a 40. Woo!
Alan, great guy.
I'm glad Alan stopped by my chat for a change.
Yeah, he did. Well, he did. Yeah.
Hey, we got almost 500 watching, man. Let's get this up to like 265, man. And we'll hit that rundown.
265. That's an interesting number.
Yeah, 265. It's called Crap Gamer needs to go to the bathroom, so we gotta.
There it is.
Yeah, we gotta hurry up and get this in so that I can go to the bathroom and they can be entertained.
There you go,
all
folks.
the same. Yeah.
In case you were wondering,
so.
This segment will be called "In Case You Were Wondering."
In case you were wondering, yeah. Sorry, folks, but yeah, that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? So it does.
Right.
Man.
Let's do another voicemail, Crap.
Yeah. Who do we got? Jay?
We've got Suicide King.
All right.
Okay.
Suicide King has been pretty active on Twitter too.
Yeah.
Yo, what up? Mooch, Crap, J-Dub, Suicide King here. And I had a question and just was wanting a little more discussion on, the differences between Uncle Phil and good old Donnie D. Now, I'm not of a mind of Mooch, president of the fan club for Mr. Donnie D. And I'm probably not with Crap either, ready to string him up the first chance I get. But I think that he, in the end, did a lot of negative things for the Xbox brand. But we got to remember, we did have real exclusives with him. I mean, say what you want, but we had exclusives. We had marketing deals with Call of Duty. I mean, he did some things to better the brand there. Now, in the end, I think he just got a little too hung up on all the TV Connect junk and let it go to his head, and we saw what happened there. And Phil, on the other hand, a gamer, true and true, seems like a good, honest dude. A guy you would want to have a beer with or whatever. But he's been a little wishy-washy here in the console quote-unquote war. Because for the companies, it is a war. I remember there was an interview given, or a quote at least, that Phil had right when he took the job. And he said, I want to win the console war. He said, I want to win. And then, boom, 180 after that, we've never heard another word about that. Everything was PC this and that. We'll share it all. Cross-play. We don't want any exclusive content and things like that. So, I mean, I think there's got to be somewhere in between on these guys. I don't know. Interested to see what you guys think. Big fan of the show. Been listening for a while now, and just want to say I really do appreciate all the content you guys make. All right, have a good one. Later.
Well, I'm glad that caller called in because it gives me an opportunity to let Crap see that what I've been telling him all week. I'm not a Donnie D fan. Crap came up with a great slogan for the Ready to Rumble there, our rundown. But I think Donnie D had some good points. I think the caller kind of nailed it. I think realistically that Donnie did some things right. I think Phil's doing some things right. I do think there's a common ground here. I think what the caller said was right, and the fact that Donnie they gave the spotlight to Xbox with those exclusives and the rights to certain games for so long. That being said, I like the way Phil is dealing with game studios and kind of getting Microsoft in good graces again, and Xbox and into the maybe in a little bit further with some of the Japanese developers. I think he's doing a great job in that retrospect. I prefer myself personally. I've always liked things like exclusives. I don't know. Apparently, that's people don't like to hear that. I think if you have an exclusive third-party deal on your console that keeps the game on your console for either a very, very long time or indefinitely, I think that's what makes sense. You have so much money in your pocket, folks. You walk into a store. And I'm not talking about you guys in the chat that are all hardcore and you come here every week and like me and Crap and Jay that talk and we talk on Xbox Live and we play games. No, that's not who I'm talking to. I'm talking about the casual that has no idea that Mooch, Crab, Jay, and all of us in the chat even exist. These people walk in. If you don't have exclusive content, if you don't have something that the other guy doesn't, what is the main factor that defers you from the masses, from everybody? And right now there's two answers. One is power. But remember, power's hard to promote. You can put that little sticker on your box, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything because these are going to be flip-flopping power generation to generation. So if you have an old Xbox One X that says the most powerful console and then the PS5 comes out for a year, they're going to put it on theirs. It's on all the boxes. So you have to have games that are actually going to be like your separating point, will get people to choose your platform. And this isn't rocket science. That's the one thing I don't understand. I like what they're doing with PUBG, but PUBG needs to be exclusive. If it's not and it's just there for 6 months, I'm sorry. I mean, it's great, but it's not great. It's not fantastic. It's just okay. So that's the one thing I think Donnie did well, but I think Phil's doing a really good job with some of the foreign markets. I don't know about Crap. What do you think? I mean, it's
yeah. What was the question?
Well, you missed it. A caller just called in there saying basically though, or voicemail about like Mooch loves Donnie D. And I'm like, no, it's not a Donnie D thing. It's more of a, I like both of them 50-50. I wish we could combine Donnie D and Phil. I think you'd have the ultimate X-Boss. Because both of them are doing some things that are very stellar. That did things that are stellar. I don't know where you are on that, but
no, Donnie D is always bad.
Oh, there you go. Only a Sith acts in absolute. Yeah. Okay.
Donnie D, bad for Xbox, bad for you, bad for me.
Vote for Crap is a vote for the Sith. Listen, I don't know. There you go, folks. Spread that one like wildfire. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I think both of them had good traits. I'm just old school like that. There's a reason you walk into McDonald's and you can only have Coca-Cola. And there's a reason you walk into Burger King and you can only have Pepsi. There's a reason that one is supported by Nike, one's supported by Reebok, certain sports. There's a reason these exclusivities are done. So say you don't like exclusive games on your console, I don't know who you are, I don't know what Unity candle you have, but that's just not the way life is. And every in life, there's always exclusivity. There just is.
I agree. Well, we're going to have exclusives. Phil's going to do a good job with those.
Let's hope.
MNC Mornings, what's up? How you doing? ¿Cómo estás?
Hey, good morning, guys. I just wanted to drop in. It's Trunks 305 in KC. I just wanted to give a shout out to Crap thanks for talking to me about the Wolfenstein 2 I gave you. And I have some statements and then one question. I went to a Best Buy with Thursday after the Xbox One X came out. And there was another customer in there. I just went in to go pick up a 4K DVD and then proceeded to listen to the Best Buy employee talk to him about the Xbox One X and not have him say anything true to him that he needed a 4K TV and that it was not worth the money for it. And the customer was asking him, well, does it do anything better for me? And he said, absolutely not. Plus, it has no games. And I shook my head, and then he said, well, what do you think about it? And I proceeded to list off everything about the anti-aliasing and how he really doesn't need the 4K TV right now. Plus, they'll be on sale in a few weeks, even at his store. And then the employee repeated a lot of things, again, falsities to me. And then I said, well, can you show me a 1080p TV in the store? And he goes, yeah, there's about 4 of them around the corner. And I go, so you guys really aren't even selling them? And he's like, well, yeah. And then he's like, but you guys don't have any games. And then I proceeded to ask him, well, what do you play? And he goes, well, I play the Call of Duties, the Destinies, all that stuff. And he's like, I'm like, well, every single one of those you just mentioned is on the Xbox as well. Why are you saying it has no games? To which he got pissed off and walked away. Now, my question is do you think that most of the casuals or any customer that comes in that's receiving that misinformation, is it because the other employees don't know because they're not gamers? Thanks for your time, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. I mean, I happen to know the people at my GameStop. Been going to the same one for a very long time. You get to know the employees. Some of them are in the know. Some of them are just there to punch a clock. You know what I mean? And so you got to look at, and that's anywhere, right? There's sometimes when you bring your car in for some work. You ever know sometimes you'll bring your car in and they'll be like, can we talk to you, sir? And you're like, yeah. Like, well, you're not here for this, but literally, like, this is going to be, and they're not trying to get the dollar out of you because they're saying, like, you don't have to do this now. But there's people who are car nuts that really care about cars. I've had people that really, really, like, kind of take care of you. And then there's other people that are literally there waiting for 5 o'clock to come. And they're just like, I don't care what you get done. Just tell me what you want. And you're like, well, I'm not a mechanic. You know, and they're just kind of dialing it in. And you're like, all right, well, I'll take the oil change and I'll get out of here. And hopefully my rear axle doesn't fall off. You know, so, I mean, it depends on who you got. There's 2 or 3 people that are in my GameStop. They're in the know. That doesn't mean they're Xbox fans. Okay, they're not. So there you go. I'm trying to be as fair as you can. You know, they're not Xbox fans, but they're in the know. At least they spit the right truth. But then there's some of them that are there and they're like, you know, you could ask them for a Halo game and they'll walk you over to the Switch section. You know, they're like, it's around here somewhere. Okay, yeah, all right, buddy. Check the green area first. So, you know what I mean? Crap, you see them walk and
dude, I know exactly what you're talking about, dude. I know exactly what you're talking about. They're all over the place. It's kind of ridiculous. They are. Hey, we got over 500 watching. Hit that like button. MNC Mornings, what's up? How the hell you doing?
Yes.
¿Cómo estás?
Yo, Mooch, yo, crap. Yeah, talking about the problem with the disinformation. Like, when I worked at, like, PC World and stuff, like, you just have problems with people, like, trying to teach you how to do stuff that isn't even right, like the sales reps. So I think that's where the problem comes from with, you know, people not knowing stuff. But yeah, as I messaged you before saying I was in Sony and they got all Nintendo Wii U stuff in there, and just my question is, what do you think about that randomness and things going forward and with them putting stuff on Wii and Switch and stuff? Yeah, that's my question.
I heard every word he said and I didn't catch a question. Jay, do you have a question out of that?
I think this might be a dude that messaged me on Xbox Live and he said that he went into the Sony stores or and they had like Wii U's and stuff there or something like that. I don't know.
What was his point? Like with that?
Like why, I guess, or
why they would do that?
Like, yeah, I'm like, hell if I know. I mean, I don't think that Sony has a problem with Nintendo, to be honest with you.
No, they don't. No, there's definitely there's an unknown. I wouldn't use the word alliance. They're not sharing a bank account. Yeah. But they have. There's a certain respect that they have. Probably, you know, they're both from Japan. You know, they're different over there. Like they take care of each other. You notice nobody from Japan makes fun of anybody from Japan. You know what I mean? They don't bash each other. You know what I mean? We should focus on that as Americans here and not bash on ourselves so much. That's what they do over there. They stick up for each other. So I think when he saw that, he's wondering if there's collusion. There's no collusion. They're 2 separate companies and they're trying to outdo each other, but they have respect for each other.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Very cool.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that Sony really looks at them as a competitor for them anyway. You know what I mean? I don't see them, you know, since they're kind of doing totally different things.
Agreed.
Whatever, so, yeah. So
I totally agree with that. We're getting very close to your 265.
We are. Hey, hit that like button. Let's go. Let's get those. Let's get a bunch of likes in so we can do that rundown. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and run another voicemail.
Yeah,
sure. We've got Dotka Vodka.
Nice.
Awesome.
Hey, Mooch, Crap, J-Dubs, this is Dr. Vodka, the Trip Mind Genius.
Got this Scorpio edition. Managed to get a 4K TV delivered on the 7th. Loving it, man. Just Halo 5, playing Star Wars Battlefront. I haven't bought Quantum Break. I was asleep on that. Man, that show was crazy. I remember back when they said that they were going to have a show for Halo. See how that turned out. And now Destiny's admitting that we're going to have a 4K patch. And Pro is going to have a abbreviated lowercase k something. We're going to wait till we get the bugs on that. We're going to get kicked to orbit all day. But, man, I think we finally having our day, man. And you guys help keep the faith up. Thanks. J-Dub's going to make MNC Mornings 1X decal. Slap us better than work better than the Star Wars sticker. You guys take it easy.
No, that's awesome. No, he's like, make a decal, Jay, about an MNC Mornings decal for Xbox One X. Do it.
Did you think that would sell?
Wouldn't do bad.
Yeah.
And just shout out to Seth Brogg in the chat. He goes, I disagree with Mooch here. He goes, Sony and Nintendo definitely are not friendly. You're misunderstanding me. I said they're in competition. I said they have a mutual business. You guys remember something? This is business, folks. Okay, it's business. That's my number one gripe a lot of times with Microsoft is the whole kumbaya candle. It's business. You can walk around and try and be nice all day long. You end up being in last place, hence the past 3 years. Okay, Sony and Nintendo are not friendly. I get it. They're not coming to the same table and having dinner together. But there's a mutual respect that they have for each other, and that's where they leave it. And that's admirable. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So it's not that I understand that they're in competition, but I think the way that they go about it is I like the way that they go about business sometimes a little bit better than Microsoft with the whole, let's all hold hands on the 4th of every month, light a candle, and play every game we have in our house.
Yep. 100%. Agree 100% there. So
yes, sir.
And not only that, whenever you see Sony talk about anything like positive, they're like, yeah, we love that the Switch is growing the industry, but they never talk really positive about the Xbox.
No.
So you'll at least hear them talk positively about that, but they won't about the Xbox. So that's one good way that you have to know right there.
Yes.
Make sure you guys perk up and listen because it's rundown time.
Hey now.
And you're going to want to vote Crap Gamer because
Mooch Maniacs. Get your pointer fingers ready, folks.
Come on, I guarantee I win this one. Trust me.
Crap's head is getting so big we can barely get him into the studio today. Somebody, please.
It's
vote for common sense, all right?
It's Crap Gamer time, folks. You ready to roll that, Jay?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Right.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the MNC Morning Rundown. I'm your current champion. As you can tell by the championship belt here, 2 times running, we're going to give some topics, and then we're going to debate back and forth, and you guys decide the winner. I'm counting on you guys to vote for me, as always. First topic. Should companies celebrate birthdays? As you know, Microsoft Xbox celebrated its 16th birthday. Halo 1 celebrated its 15th, or something like that, and Xbox Live its 15th. Mooch, you didn't agree with that. I thought it was cool. You know what I mean?
Listen, here's the problem. All right, while you're doing that, we want to wish Xbox a happy 16th birthday. I want to wish that my microphone here a happy 3rd birthday for podcasting. Hey, happy birthday, everybody. Listen, anything you got that's static or doesn't move, maybe your favorite coffee mug, wish that thing a happy birthday. What's that thing up to, about 28? There's all kinds of different things to wish a happy birthday to. Here's the thing, guys. Let's go back to what anniversaries matter. 25th anniversary, 50th anniversary. I'm with you. I'm not saying get rid of the real classics, but can we stop? 16? What, did the Xbox get its license? Who gives a shit?
Well, no, here's the thing. This is why it's important to remind people that, hey, they've been here actually longer than most people give them credit for. 15 years for Xbox Live, that is a huge accomplishment. Xbox Live redefined online gaming.
Is it really, though? Like, this thing, no, because the fact that it was in existence when it was, that's fine. But 15 years later, it's supposed to still be working. That's like saying, holy shit, Crap's still eating? All these years later, he's still doing it? Of course, it's all part of the package.
Well, no, look, Xbox Live redefined it. I'm 100% okay with them celebrating, reminding people that they've been here for a long time. Maybe not as long as Sony, but still worthwhile.
All right, I'll give you some of it, but listen, folks, here's what Mooch is right. 25th year, 50th year. Not 16, not 22, not 23 and a half.
For a game changer like Xbox Live all day.
No.
Who would you rather hang out with, Mooch or Crap? Now, let me just say this. Rhinos are incredibly fun to hang out with, right? We're going to have a good time. We're probably going to listen to some classic rock. We're going to play some video games. I got like 500 Xbox One games. We maybe kick back some beers, you know what I mean? Some Rolling Rock, some Heineken, whatever.
I got to stop you right there. You're not drinking beers or Crap. You're going to be drinking Mountain Dew and anything else that comes in a 2-liter. All right? Let me tell you right now, you want to hang out, you want to do with the animals, I'll give you the animals. Bald eagle, buddy, here's the deal. Here's what you really want. You want to fly like an eagle. You hang out with the Mooch. We're going to be drinking a lot of wine. We're going to be hanging out. We're going to be shooting the shit, talking some shit, talking some games, talking some sports. Mooch is the total package. Good time, fast, entertainment. Whatever you got to do, we can get it done. Crap, no.
Hold on. The first thing you'd notice when you went to hang out with Mooch, your opinion would always be wrong, and he'd tell you why it's wrong. And then he'd compare it to some kind of food item. You'd get tired of it in about 2 seconds, and you'd be like, I want to go hang out with the albino
You're partially
rhino.
right, and you're partially wrong. Let me tell you why you're wrong, okay? Because it might be a food analogy, but you're going to be full when you're with me. We're going to eat good. That's the other thing we're going to do, okay?
Dude, you're talking to a 325-pound man. You're going to eat good here. I guarantee you, man.
Well, because you're 325 pounds, I can't pick off of a menu?
Oh, well, you can pick up a menu, but what I'm saying is Crap's always buying. You know what I mean? Crap is always buying. That's right.
That's a good point. I like that.
Next up, waiting to buy games at sales or buy them release date. I always say if you can swing it, buy it release day, support the developers. And a good example would be some of those games that they released and then the developer closed down a week later because people didn't buy it. You know what I mean? People are like, that game looks interesting, but maybe I'll wait for a sale. I'm always saying if it's a game that you like or you're potentially going to like or a sequel to a game you like, buy it day one. You know what I mean?
It's a tough thing to argue, but here's the thing, though, Crap. You have people going out there spending $60, and this is a good time to talk about it. Wolfenstein was freaking $60 2 weeks ago, and now it's $30. Everybody that's playing it right now has a little bit of an irk inside them, something that's growing inside them saying, ah, shit, I paid $30 too much. Why didn't I just wait? Here's the thing. I'm all for these games going on sale, but they have to wait a little bit longer because you really, that's kind of a backhanded slap to the people who bought it day one. I'm all about helping the developer, but these games are dropping in price so fast nowadays, so quickly, it's hard to justify going out there day one.
Yeah, you know what? I just think for me, I'm all about supporting the developers and supporting the teams that you can, you know, these developers really count on those initial sales within that first week or so. And, you know what I mean? I just think that that's the best way to do it. Buy day one if you can.
Developers.
Hell yeah. Next up, which one would you prefer, Mooch? A full-on next-generation Xbox or an incremental upgrade to the Xbox One?
I like exactly what's going on here, folks. I don't know about all of you. I want the next Xbox to be the leap, the next generation jump. And then we'll have an incremental again after. Just like we're doing right now. This makes total sense, okay? I know Crap doesn't like it, so earmuffs, Crap. But the iPhone did it best. It's the iPhone regeneration. So you have the 6, the 7, and then in between you do the S. In this case, they do their X, or whatever they want to call it. That's up to them. But in 3-4 years from now, we are all ready for the next big leap in gaming. And that means, okay, 4K 60 standard. I don't want to see it or hear any other excuses, burps, blunders, anything else. 4K 60 in 3 years has to be the standard, if not even higher, with more features. So we can't just have another incremental oops or an incremental, and we tweaked it a little bit more. No, we want real deal hardware inside. Let's go to the next gen in 3 years.
Well, I'm happy with the incremental upgrade. Just like the phones and things like that, you get to keep everything, your friends list, your achievements, your controllers, your games. I like it. Like,
I'm with you. I'm with you on the keeping everything, Crap, and we can do that now with the architecture we have. Okay, we can still do that. But the matter of the fact is, we are ready for hardware that is going to take us to the next level, and that means you have to take a leap forward. You have to take a leap forward.
Yeah, I mean, but they don't, like, they've already took such a big leap forward. If they took another leap that big,
yeah,
I mean, that's huge. You know, like that could be huge. Let's see. Next up, Project Scorpio Edition versus standard Xbox One Edition. I gotta tell you, I love my Project Scorpio Edition. It says Project Scorpio on it. It's cool. That's the name that we knew it by as hardcore gamers. I love to collect that kind of stuff. I gotta say, man, once you get that Project Scorpio Edition, you can never go back to the other editions. Never.
Listen, here's the thing. 6 of one and a half dozen the other. That slogan literally came up. That catchphrase came up because of this exact topic, okay? I have the Project Scorpio Edition. It looks like somebody wrote Project Scorpio in crayon. In the left-hand corner, it looks like somebody accidentally threw a fucking sliced pickle at the left side of your goddamn console.
It's a collector's item. It's brilliant.
It's a collector's item, my ass. It sits where people can't see it. You guys know how I feel about consoles, but here's the thing. There's a lot of people feeling bad about it. Don't feel bad about it. The one that's just out in the finished matte black looks fantastic. Don't feel like you got a lesser of a brand at all. I've got the Project Scorpio Edition, and I got news for you. If I ever had to trade it in and get the regular one, absolutely zero Zero tears shed coming out of the Mooch household. Nobody would care. The only thing that's of any value in that thing is the vertical stand. And everybody knows I'm team horizontal. Vertical makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't know. No, yeah, I agree with you, horizontal, but I still think that the custom console is special and has a special meaning for us hardcore gamers, or at least it should. Anyway, like in my opinion.
I think they could have done a little bit more than just write it in crayon on the left-hand side. Other than that, it looks exactly the same, Crap.
Isn't it a little bit different color, though?
Slightly. You got to get up there with a monocle.
It's a collector's item. It's great. Yeah. Let's see. Brick and mortar versus Amazon, or I guess like any kind of online thing, right? Yeah. I have to be honest. I've totally went Amazon and these different places. Like I got my Xbox One X's from Amazon and the Microsoft Store respectively. I buy my games digitally or from Amazon with the next day with the 2-day stuff Amazon Prime. That's the way to go. You get your stuff. I don't have to be badgered at GameStop by somebody trying to sell me a subscription and stuff like that. So that's awesome.
This is why Mooch doesn't want, or Crap doesn't want to have a sandwich with Mooch. I'll tell you right now, because here's the thing. I'll tell you, you're wrong, and this is the reason. Everything goes wrong online. You see these things, the boxes are showing up half dented, boxed in, cracked. If people are not home, they leave an IOU, come back and pick it up later. Get the hell out of here. You got to get in your car, folks. Take an extra 5 minutes. Drive down to your local brick and mortar, Best Buy, GameStop, anything you got. That's somewhere where you can actually have a relationship with the retailer. If there's something wrong, you can talk about it. If you want a different box because yours is dented, they'll get you one from the back. Maybe there's something they can do. Maybe there's something they can't do. But at least there's a human interaction, something you can get for your dollar. There's nothing with Amazon. It's just a robotic call, and maybe it ships, maybe it doesn't. I like it so much, Crap. I like it so much that I'll go to GameStop. I'll buy $60 digital there on a card, come home, then buy the digital game. I don't buy physical copies anymore.
You're insane. After a hard day's work, nobody wants to sit there and go out to a store and wait in line and all that kind of stuff and deal with somebody.
There's like, when is there ever a line at GameStop when there's not unless there's a release out?
They're like, hey, would you like to spend this money? Would you like to get this? Would you like to get this? Hey, how about this?
Maybe it's because I'm there enough. They don't ask anymore. They already know the answer. I'm already buying it.
Hey, you want the PS4 version? No, I don't want the PS4 version. I want the Xbox version, bitch. Come on. You know what I mean? Be
Makes for a great conversation.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Let's see. Video Game Awards. Need new leadership and direction or leave it alone? Oh, my God. I think we're probably going to agree with this. It needs new leadership and direction.
Yes, it does.
100%. I cannot stand how they do things. It seems like it's always a love letter to Sony or Nintendo. Microsoft isn't even a thing. They seems like, you know what I mean? Microsoft is always forgotten about.
This show's not the VGAs. This show's like the all-star game for basically the biased media that's out there. You see these people on Twitter all talking to each other. It's just the 6-7 people that are all in cahoots with each other. The heads of like Polygon, Kotaku, Greg Miller, Andrea Renee, Jeff Keighley. All these guys that are all buddy that all hang out together. They all get up. They all do like their little presentations, and then they all go out and drink afterwards. It's like the all-star game for people that don't give a shit about Microsoft. That's basically what this show is. It's 3 hours of Nintendo, Sony, and what's that other company?
Yeah, exactly. I 100% agree. Or they got some really bad music, or you know what I mean? Like people.
Not this year. We got the orchestra from Sony's E3 2016.
That's bad music, and then you got like people that are notorious Sony fans up for like trending gamer. You know, let's get Greg Miller back up there. Or Boogie, great. You know what I mean? Like, but who would be the trending gamer that was pro Xbox? I mean, it would like there's not even a guy. You know what I mean? Like there is no one.
Yeah, you're tarred and feathered if you even say you're Xbox. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. Let's see, game of the year, Mario or Zelda. I think we might agree on this as well. I'm gonna go Mario simply because I think Zelda, moving it to open world. Not everything has to be open world. Sure, people are gonna disagree with that. I get that, right? But the way that they did it, where his stick break all the time and he runs out of stamina like every 2 seconds, that's a real pain in the ass and hampers the gameplay, in my opinion. It kind of slows it down. Yeah. Mario is fast. It's probably one of the best Marios, if not the best Mario. They did a fantastic job.
I think Mario is definitely the winner here. I agree with you there. But my only thing is this. Mario, they kind of tweaked out and kind of gave an open world to as well. It's not as linear as you once would think. I mean, there are places you can go left, or you can choose the direction you're going to go to get those moon phases or whatever they're called. And I mean, that's the whole thing is like, I think you're right. We need to calm down with all the open world. Something that's a great story and this and that's linear isn't necessarily a bad thing. But I do think Mario is the ultimate winner when it comes down to this year's Game of the Year. Because let's just be honest, Nintendo, yes, Zelda is a big part of that family. But Mario is by far the dominant name when it comes to
voted
Nintendo's
Mario.
first party. Yeah.
Sure. You know what I mean? I sure wasn't going to vote PUBG or, you know what I mean, any of that other stuff.
No.
No. Yeah, definitely not. Anyway, we want to thank you guys once again for tuning in to a fantastic edition of the rundown, and make sure you guys vote. Your vote counts, because whoever wins gets to wear this snazzy belt.
Vote for Mooch. Where's the Mooch Maniacs? Go out there and get us back into the White House. Get Mooch back in there.
Hey, let's keep the belt on Crap Gamer another week, because remember, a vote for Mooch is a vote for Donnie D.
God bless America.
Vote Crap, because I won very easily that time as well.
I think that was a Mooch landslide. Wow.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think we're going to see a bigger win since DFO. What is it there? Can you remember his
I think this is a Reagan
FDR
Humphrey.
won back in,
this is a Reagan versus Hubert Humphrey right here. You might win
Look
Minnesota.
Look at all the Mooches in the chat. Mooch.
Oh, but you guys they're crazy. They're just telling you that to make you feel better.
They are ready for new leadership. Let's get the belt over here. That's right.
No, they're not ready for new leadership.
How long do we want to do the poll for, guys?
Just a day.
Just a day would be good. We did it for a week last week, I think. Was it a week? We did it last time, Crab?
No, we did it a day.
Oh, was it a day?
Yeah, I think it was a day. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure about that.
Because that's not going to get a lot of votes, because a lot of people don't watch it right away, you know.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, because remember, I think we said a day, and then Jay put it for. I think Jay put it for 5 days or 4 days.
Do it for 48 hours or whatever. That's all. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna win it by so many.
This looks like a landslide. Look at this. This is like wow. This is like 1940 election years. Wow.
Come on, dude. You're like, oh, custom consoles don't matter, but I made sure to get my custom console that particular one back. I mean, like, I won.
You never look a gift Mooch in the mouth. Okay? If they're going to if I walk in and I got 500 beans in my pocket, right? I say, here you go, I'm going to get a console. They're like, well, we have the special edition one for 500 or the regular one. I'll take the special edition one. That's Mooching 102. Come on, that's easy. You like that? Not 101. 102. It's the room next door. And, you know, I mean, that's what it is. And you take it. So you're right. Normally, Crap, but there's no way in God's green earth after I have Scorpio, or if I had a regular one, if they come out with a Halo 6 edition, I'm not trading in my Scorpio or my regular for a Halo 6. Now, that's me. I know you will. I won't. I mean, because where I put my consoles, nobody can see them. Who's seeing it?
Well, I mean...
and the Project Scorpio one, let's be honest, the Project Scorpio one, Crap, really does look like it's in crayon.
No, it doesn't. It looks amazing. You know what? I would never be content with giving that one back and getting a non-Project Scorpio one back.
Really?
You know, yeah, I would never be happy with that, man.
Well, I got news for you, Crap. Don't get me wrong. That's fine, and I can't counter that. But all I'm going to say is, if something does happen, you do realize that that's the issue with getting these custom ones too that are special edition. You can't get them later on. So if something happens in a year, you're going to be getting a regular one. You know,
well, I have a 3-year warranty on mine.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Like I've talked to plenty of people at Microsoft now. They said that's why when I was talking to Mike, I said, listen, I said I'm doing everything I can to try and I'm going to help and answer any questions. But I said I have to return this thing because if I'm going to get another Project Scorpio, they told me I got to do it now because so limited supply.
Yeah, so, I get you. But just for me personally, man, if once you go custom, you can't go back, man. I can't go back.
Oh, poor.
It's like Project Scorpio edition. That's it, man. That's just all.
Well, I mean, let me give you an example, just so everyone understands. I had I will say, was a beautiful Destiny Taken King white PlayStation 4, and that was really done well. Great graphic on the top, all etched in, really, really nice. Outline of like the moon and the stars, the map of Destiny. I traded that in, and I have the regular edition matte black PS4 Pro, and absolutely zero tears shed. Who cares? Like, the other one was nice, but nobody came in, pulled my PS4 out of the entertainment center, looked at the top where it was etched in, and was like, "Oh, don't let this one go." Nobody says that. Nobody can, and I can't even enjoy it. You know, listen, there's vertical and there's horizontal. You know what there isn't? Upside down. So how the hell am I going to see this thing? I never can see the damn thing. It's just, I don't know. I don't see what the big deal is. People are like, I love that Darth Vader sticker. Nobody sees it, including you. It's like getting a tattoo on your back. When are you walking around, right?
Yeah,
people are like, I love my tattoo. Why?
That's why I get mine on my arms and stuff, places where you can see them.
Exactly. People are like, I got a great this tattoo means so much to me. Where is it? The center of my back. Unless you get it as big as Steve-O got his. You know, I mean, I don't understand. I don't get it. So I don't get the whole custom console thing. I'll never.
Well, custom console for me is just like as a collector and something. You know what I mean? It's nice. I think that's just the way it
nice.
is. You know what
it's
I mean?
Nice, but the hoopla is a bit much.
I don't know. You're like no to birthdays, no to hoopla. I like birthdays. I like
no to all
hooplas,
these
man.
things. The entire internet is yay to those birthdays and hoopla. There's got to be somebody with some common sense. Oh, man.
Well, no, like birthdays and stuff are good. I think it's great. Xbox
Birthdays
has been
are
around,
good.
Xbox Live 15 years. That's a hell of an anniversary.
Do you want to go in tomorrow or Monday morning? You go in Monday morning to work and someone hands you a cupcake with a candle.
Yeah,
and like,
I would love that.
2 months since your birthday. We thought maybe we'd celebrate again.
I would love that actually. Like that that episode of Seinfeld where it's everybody's birthday and she gets all that cake and she gets addicted to the sugar. Like that to me would be great. You know what I mean? I would absolutely love that.
That's great crap, but I'm not coming around. That's right. Thank you, Moose. Thank God he's here. I'll be honest with you. I think that like birthdays, we're getting guys. You know the chat. You guys are all here. Xbox Live turned 16. Great. It got its driver's permit. Who gives a shit? I don't understand what the big deal is here. But anyway, I don't know. Like I say, let's keep birthdays to 25 and 50 for non-living things. Okay.
Dude, you can do birthdays to anything, man.
Of course you can.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's great. Like happy birthday to Camaros that are 45 or Mustangs that are 50. You know what I mean? Like I'm perfectly fine with that. You know,
25
like,
and 50 for Mustang is great. I don't need to hear Mustang.
Hell, we celebrate
17.
You're a patriot, man. We celebrate the birthday of America. Should we not do that either?
We do it every 25 to 50 years. We're not doing it in the middle. When was the last time we've celebrated America's 176th?
There is nothing wrong with celebrating a 15-year anniversary. Like maybe some of the others, like 6 or 7 or whatever. Yeah, but I would just say that doing 15, that's good.
I just replaced the pen ink right now in my pen. I just want everybody to know it's a newborn and I'm celebrating. So if you don't hear me talking, I'm having a cupcake as we speak. Yeah, so everybody listen, when you get done listening to MNC today, pick up the phone and call somebody. Just wish them a happy birthday and hang up. They'll think you're pranking them, but really you're just doing
crap out to a quick lead.
Yeah, right? Crap out to a quick lead.
On the votes.
Maniacs, get out there.
Make sure you get out there and vote.
They're silent. They are
we got
silent
a call.
assassins.
Woo!
Yes.
MNC Mornings. What's up? How you doing?
Early lead.
All right. Hey, Jay. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't have my mooch coffee yet. All right. Mooch, Crap, this is Sir X-Man. Crap, I got a challenge for you. You finished a lot of games last week on your Xbox One. I dare you to do a review of one game each day all week long. That's my challenge for you. Oh, yeah, P.S. Team Mooch. Mooch won this one. All right, guys, gotta go. Talk to you later.
X-Man, the voice of reason.
Hey, I'm winning the poll right now, so I don't know
tied.
about
I'm
that.
seeing a tie.
No, man, I'm 52% right now.
Oh, I don't know. We got
crap,
update
man.
that.
I'm pulling that shit out. Woo, man. Yeah. Like, because they know, man, a vote for crap is a vote for birthdays and fun and good times. You know what I mean?
For birthdays. That's so great. Crap,
yeah, man, it's all about a good time, you know.
Crap will do anything for that vote, folks. Be careful.
Man, I don't know if I could do a review every single day, man. That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
I do have some coming up next week, but I don't know if I'd be able to do every single day. So that
Right.
might be a little bit tough, but hopefully, maybe I can get some extra ones out there. I don't know, but hopefully, J Dubs, who do we got on deck? I know we got some more calls that we got to get to.
We've got Infurious 1.
Okay.
Hello, Mooch and Crap. This is a Furious One caller from New York. I would just like your thoughts on this subject. I believe that GameStop shot themselves in the foot not supporting DRM, because if you could get the same exact benefits buying the hard copy as you would digital copy, it would then make more sense to buy the digital copy to get whatever little add-ons you get buying the hard copy. Also, stop talking about a $500 price console. If you want this kind of power, you're going to have to pay $500+. The closest PC build to Xbox One X was $700, and it still didn't deliver everything Xbox One X does. Suggesting that 2 years from now, when prices come down, well, PlayStation 5, just to reach the level of Xbox One X, will be at least $500. Sony's going to have to keep Scorpio 2 in mind when developing PlayStation 5. Meaning, you're going to look at a $500+ price. and suggested get the BGS crew together, everybody chip in some money, and send Porter Rock an Xbox One X. Thank you.
I wouldn't send that dude a Xbox One X if... Never mind. Yeah, like, that shit would never happen.
He's just being politically correct. There you are, folks. Yes. No, you know what? I think, what was his whole debate with the digital and...
I don't know.
Physical.
Something about price or something. You're never gonna get a like whatever. Like they're never gonna have a digital price as long as they're still selling physical.
Right.
That are gonna be like super cheap. Like we have sales right now with digital, but for the most part, we probably won't ever see that. You know, like a significant like price drop in those.
Well, you know, it's funny. We're not getting the significant drop that you see a lot of times. That does happen with like PC games. You'll get it like an immediate discount. But we are getting these discounts fairly quickly now. When you see these digital sales, they're $30.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a Black Friday thing, though. You know what I mean? Actually, not only this is a preview of that sale, and gold members are privy to that, right?
Right.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be till like next week. So this is only lasts a few days, and then it'll come back. I think Black Friday or whatever, but yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, no, absolutely, I totally agree with you. Let's do another voicemail, Jay, because we are hitting the 12:30 mark. We have a couple of prizes to give away and a lot of voicemails.
Yeah, we do.
That's right. We've got JUN01 on deck.
All right.
Good morning, Mooch, Crap, and J-Dubs. This is JUN01 Gamertag Xbox Live. 3 things. 1, wanted to apologize to Jay. I completely forgot to shout him out on my last 2 voicemails. I wanted to say thank you for taking my voicemail in spite of forgetting you. It is much appreciated. So thank you for all your hard work and everything that you do. 2, this is just a point, but I wanted to thank Mooch and Crap for their honest opinion on the PS4 Pro. You know, it's hard because, you know, when you buy something that costs hundreds of dollars, you want to justify it. And I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, you know what, I need to use this, I need to grind through it. And yet it was a grind. And so grateful to have traded that in and applied it to my Xbox One X. So, number 3, and this is for Mooch, I did purchase an OLED LG 55-inch. And I wanted to make sure, are there any settings, tweaks, things that I need to make sure that I have set up on the OLED, calibration, something to make sure I take advantage of my Xbox One X. And the reason that I finally purchased it was I was sitting there playing Assassin's Creed Origin on my 1080p television. I realized, you know what, I need to take full advantage of this system. So it was just time. So thank you once again for your show. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, and I will be listening. Thank you.
A lot of people are funny as hell. They're like, that's Mark Cerny.
Mark Cerny, yeah, I saw that. He's not special.
Ain't that special?
No, great call. And to answer your OLED question, I'll let Crap handle a couple of the others. The OLED question, basically, just make sure you go into your About in the LG options, your settings, and there is allow the HDR, HD ability to kick on, and it'll kick it on through all inputs, through various different, you know, whether it be gaming consoles or it be your TV. You have to do that. And then also, if you got the E version, if you got the E7 or the E6, comes with the Dolby Atmos bar. You have to go into settings and then go into sound, and you can activate and turn on the Dolby Atmos for your home surround sound through the TV speakers that are coming with that particular. Again, that's the E series, folks. So if you got B or C, it doesn't apply.
Yeah, that definitely doesn't apply. MNC Mornings, what's up? We've had a hell of a lot of call-ins today.
What up, Mooch and Crap? Man, before I get to my call, I just want to give a big fuck you out to Amazon because I pre-ordered the Scorpio edition on August 20th, right when it was ready, and those motherfuckers shipped me the standard edition on day 1. And all I got out of that was a $50 gift card from those son of bitches. So, that's why I was pro Mooch when it came to if you would go to brick and mortar or go off Amazon. Right now, I'm on my fuck Amazon shit.
That's right.
With that said, the Xbox One X is still amazing. I'm in such a good mood that, Mooch, what you want for Christmas, man? Your boy Colin, Cowherd, Chris, Calvin got you. Just let me know. I'll hook you up. Sorry, crap, but I'm not depressed, so I ain't getting you shit. All right, calling out later, guys.
True. Colin Calvin is definitely a mooch maniac. We know that. Awesome. Thanks for the call in, bro. You know, that's the thing. Let's use his example, though. Because let's say you walked in and they're like, you know, you're in line, you're going to pick up your X, and they go pull up the standard edition. You're like, no, excuse me, I have my receipt right here. It says Scorpio. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, sir. My fault. My apologies. Must be a mix-up here. Okay, and then you get the this is what happens when you allow it to be done by drones and bots and this and that and everything. Like, you have to have that human interaction. You have to have that relationship with a store manager or something like that. And listen, a lot of times you walk into brick and mortar and it's just, you know, money goes out, product comes to you, both sides are happy. But every once and again, something happens where there's an oops or a mistake. And, you know, we're all people. Things are happening. Things even happen in computer systems and tallies and this and that and oops and mistakes. But when you're dealing with an automated service, it doesn't always come back to help. You know, and this is another case where they only had so many of those Scorpios. And if he didn't get it and he didn't, you know, call Amazon and make us think early enough, they're not going to be able to get him one they don't have anymore. So I really recommend, guys, you know, don't let first world problems. It's nice to have Amazon when they deliver you toilet paper, okay, and paper plates and all kinds of things you don't want to go to the store for. I get that. But when it comes to big time machinery you're buying every 3-4 times a year, whether it be TVs or it's computers or this and that, go to the store. You're not getting that much of a discount on Amazon. A lot of these stores, Best Buy matches Amazon on every TV. If Amazon drops their price within 24 hours, Best Buy will. And if they don't, they'll match it. So go to Best Buy and have the relationship with a receipt. And when something happens, even if you get home, like, crap, you use Hellhammer all the time as an example with the pixels that were busted on some of his screens. That's happened to me too. I return it back. You get the product that you paid for. I'm sorry, I'm not happy with this. I want another one. And Best Buy's not going to argue with you. They're going to turn it on, they'll plug it in. They'll be like, holy shit, there's 3-4 pixels out. Yep, we'll get you a new one, sir. Not a problem. Because
you can do that with Amazon too. You just
send your shit back. Yeah, and they're like, let me send it back, and then, you know, wait another 5 days. You know, we're in a what have you done for me lately kind of state of mind, aren't we, folks? You know, so I mean, I don't know. That's me.
Yeah,
a brick and mortar is not that bad. Crap, I think with you, the reason you lean a little bit more towards, it's not necessarily just the convenience factor, but you've stated that you live a decent length distance from a lot of the brick and mortars that you do business with. So if you're not out there in town, it is a bit of a bear.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And for those folks, I understand. I genuinely understand. But for you guys that live a mile and a half from Best Buy or Target or Walmart, I don't understand the whole it's got to come to my door banged, bruised, and beaten. Go out there, shake someone's hand, go get the damn
Just
device.
So you know, though, both mine came in perfect condition. Both boxes were fine, were great, and hopefully...
well, I ordered one on Amazon, crap. My Amazon box did come bruised, beaten, and battered. The Xbox was fine. No, the Xbox was fine. That was the one I gave as a gift. Absolutely no issues. But the actual Amazon box itself looked like it had been through World War II.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I mean, yeah, I can understand that. You know, for me personally, I don't really mind. So.
Well, yeah, there's a guy in the chat named Honestio. I agree. Yeah, no, if you're buying PC components or things like that, I understand that. Newegg, etc. I get that. There's not a lot of brick and mortar. You can go in and start just shopping for computer parts.
Yeah,
that I get.
I'm building my computer. Let me push the shopping cart down here. And head over to the local
sir,
Walmart.
where are your hard drives, motherboards? Aisle 17. Okay, thank you. I mean, I get it. I understand that. But, you know, but anything else, TVs, I always buy a TV predominantly through Best Buy, almost 90% of the time. Occasionally, if there's an insane deal that nobody can match, that's one thing. But, you know, like I say, just think about it, folks. It's really not that much effort to walk down the street and go pick up your device. I don't think it is.
I mean, you know what? Like, for me, I'm up early to work and stuff, and then, like, when I get home from work, I don't like to go do shit. So it was nice to be able to have my consoles just be delivered and not have to worry about it, you know. Same thing with, that's kind of why I like the digital games, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, that's just how I prefer it, you know? Yeah. Anyway, J-Dubs, who else we got on deck? Let's go ahead and roll one of those.
Yeah, we have an old friend, Jack Jackal.
Jack Jackal, good peeps.
Sub Mucha Crab, sub J-Dubs. This is Jack Jackal from a faraway land. I assume everyone has his Xbox One X at the moment. I can tell you guys that I have mine and I'm very, very satisfied with the console itself. So far I played Gears of War again, I played The Rise of the Tomb Raider, and I'm enjoying my Shadow of War, and nearly gonna finish from it, and gonna start Assassin's Creed. So before I got that, my TV setup is, I mean, I can only fit 2 consoles. One of them is the Xbox One S, and the other one is the PlayStation Pro. So when I got the X, which one do you think I got rid of? Of course it's the PlayStation Pro. I mean, there is no use for that at the moment. I mean, come on guys, there's no exclusive until next year's. All my multiplats are better than on the Xbox One X. I mean, it makes sense, right? Plus, I needed to transfer all my games from the S through the network to the X. I mean, it's way faster that way than downloading all the games from the internet. I know, I have the hard disk, but I still have my games on the S itself, because I have the 2 terabyte version of the S. So I'm wondering, what is your guys' TV setup, or console setup, and what did you do when you got the X? You guys have a great rest of the morning. See ya.
Nice to hear you. Wow, you're kicking my ass on that one now, huh?
Yeah, people are starting hashtag dethrone the albino rhino.
Oh, that seems like some kind of bullshit thing just to get me out of there.
There's a coup!
There, I mean, come on.
Look at that.
A bunch of nonsense. You know what I mean? Like,
Crap's
Jesus,
not happy.
come on.
Jay, I take it extra large in that belt. Thanks, buddy. Yahtzee. What do we got here? I love the rundown. It's great. It gets the community.
Hey,
active.
we got us a call.
Dog, we have a wiener.
Very nice. God loves that. He does. It's good.
That's awesome. I
do want to get back. We can. I don't know if that is a call we'll take, but
is that a call or did we win?
I think that was a winner.
It's both.
Okay. Well, we'll take the call then.
What's up?
All right.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're ready.
You're ready. Go ahead.
Hey, Mooch, Crap, J-Dubs. Thanks for having me on. Just a quick question. Just wanted to get your guys' feedback on if you think YouTube will ever update their app, or if we'll ever have a easier way to share like screenshots or video clips on social media. That's all. Thanks again. Enjoy the show.
Well, congratulations to him on winning the Pony Prize. Crap, he's won. That game is the
Slender the Arrival.
Yep, you get Slender the Arrival on Xbox One. And actually, Crap, I don't know if you want to talk to his points on YouTube or whatever. I'm going to grab the name of the gentleman that donated that, so we can give him proper props.
Did he say who he was? Did he say he was Fuzzy? That was Fuzzy Belvedere?
Was he Fuzzy Belvedere?
Yeah, that was Fuzzy Belvedere.
All right, well, congratulations to Fuzzy. Just so you know, Monkey Punch 77 on Xbox Live donated the Arrival, Slender the Arrival. So shout out to Monkey Punch. That was awesome. Thank you, bro. That was very nice of you.
Really appreciate that. Thank you guys so much.
Well, we have 2 questions to answer, too, Crap. Yeah. We have Fuzzies, and we also have Jack Jackals. And
what was Jack's again?
Jack Jackal was kind of talking about, like, I hope I remember it now because it's been a few minutes. But, like, literally, he said he traded in his PS4 Pro versus his S, I think, when he got his X. Now, I'll say this much, and Crap, we had this discussion, and all jokes aside, I think you should, unless you hate Sony's exclusives, I think you should hold on to if you own the PlayStation in your home. Crap has one, I have one. I think it's something you should hold on to. I would not trade in my PS4. I will say this much. So one thing I'm enjoying, Crap, you'll like this. You'll see my gamer score is going to go up in the next few months. So I took my S that was downstairs, Crap, put it upstairs. I'm going to actually be using it a little bit more like, there's nights you gotta get to bed early, you gotta get to work, this and that. There's cool games that you've been talking me into that I've had in my backlog forever, like the Wolves Among Us and Walking Dead, these Telltale games. Be able to play some of these things and just chill. I think there's still a use for your S in certain parts of your home, whether it's your second family room, or some people put it in their bedroom.
I got my S right sitting next to me right now, and a 4K TV hooked up to it. So,
but that's your main. That's your main though.
No, this is my
It's
this
not.
is my S. Yeah, this is I got the S in right now, and it's
I'm enjoying it. I put the S upstairs, and it is great because now you can watch 4K movies in your bedroom.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great player. It's awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can jam out a little bit if you got an early night or whatever. It's cool. So there's a lot of great uses and purposes to keep it around. As far as fuzzy crap, and if you want to take it, by all means, take the mic. He's talking about YouTube. I don't think YouTube and Microsoft are going to have anything coincide as far as immediate streaming.
They don't get along
I wish they
very
would.
well. So
Yeah.
that's who knows. I mean, anything's possible with the new Microsoft, but I'm not sure that I actually see them actually kind of breaking down and
hence
and
the
doing
mixer thing, right? Crap. I mean, that's why that was their answer to YouTube streaming,
Yep.
I guess.
But yeah, congratulations again for winning Slender: The Arrival. That's a pretty creepy game. Hopefully you like
I
that
watched
kind
a little bit of a Let's Play yesterday just to see a little bit about it, and I was like, man, that's not my thing, but I could see it being a lot of people's type of game.
Yep, exactly. MNC Mornings, what's up?
Hey now.
How you doing?
All right, thanks. Shout out to J Dubs for patching this through and hard work on the shows he does and everything he does behind the scenes.
Very true.
Mooch crapaholic for sure. That's me. But this is True Racer. And hey, I just wanted to ask you guys your opinion on this. I unfortunately do not have an Xbox One X at this time. How long of a wait do you think is too long to get the Xbox One X because of the next thing from Xbox coming out? Because, like, for me, it'll be a little bit of time, but I got to give a shout out to my wife because she is going to buy me one as soon as she's able to, which hopefully will be by February next year. But I'm just wondering, if I don't get it that soon, how long of a wait is too long before I should just hold my money back and wait for whatever's next?
That's a good question. I mean, there are people in this situation. I'll tell you, True Racer, I would say to you that, you've got a good 2 years. I mean, this thing is 2 years till you make that decision, that is. I think the X is going to be around for 3 minimum, right, Crap? So, I mean, and in 2 years, the X will probably be discounted. I'm just saying, he's saying, I'm looking at this far out.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know how far he's talking.
I would try to get get the X as soon as possible. If you could. For me personally, I mean,
but what's the farthest he should go? He's saying if I put it off and put it off and put it off, when should I be like, okay, now it's not really worth it. I might as well just wait for the Xbox 2. You know what I mean? That's what he's saying.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, they could be 4 years. We could, you know what I mean?
I would say minimum 3, maximum 4 with the X, guys.
Yeah.
Right? It's a mid-gen console. Phil's very clear. They've labeled that. Not we. We didn't do that. So I would say, here we are in 2017. It'll be 2020 or 2021 until the Xbox 2 comes out. And with that being said, I think you have a good year, True Racer, to get everything in order and get the console that you want. After a year and a half, the price is going to drop. So I don't ever think it's not within your means.
Yeah.
I just think it'll be, it's a decision that you'll have to make. I think you have plenty of time, though.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, obviously, when they're not going to rush into anything, even with the PS4 Pro. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
the Pro.
Yeah. So I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how it all works out. I think we're good for at least a few years, though. So hopefully,
right.
I could see them if they started. Oh well, here comes more consoles and a PS4 Pro and this and that. I could imagine if that were to be the case, some people.
That's great crap, but I'm not coming around. Thank God he's here. Love you, Booch.
Who also got on deck there, JW?
Yes.
We've got KAH Masters.
Okay.
All right. It's a new caller, sounds like.
Hey, Mooch, Crap, Jay. This is KAH Masters on Twitter. Kareem H, your Patreon. I love you guys. Just had one question now that you got your Xbox One X's. What is the best feature you love about it? And what feature that you like but you wish was just a little bit better? Thanks for your time. Peace.
What do you think, Crap?
Good question. You know what? I like, this isn't really specifically tied to the X, but the ability to post screenshots to Twitter directly that show up and don't make you go off site or whatever. I think that would have been something to have there at launch already.
Yeah, that would have been nice. I mean, do you think that they need an actual hardware button for something like that, like the way Sony and Nintendo have, or do you think that they could work
they
it?
make it kind of easy. It's just the one push now or whatever. So it doesn't, that part doesn't really matter to me. But just getting to be able to share your clips and your stuff directly to Twitter, I think would be huge. Because remember how people, well, I don't see it anymore, but people used to always be sharing PS4 screenshots and stuff. And now they don't do that, of course. But,
right, now they don't.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was going to go. I thought that was something. Remember something, everybody. 2013, even though Twitter's been out for a while on social media, Twitter and all these social media things really kind of blossomed in the past 3 years. A lot of people. I always thought that the Twitter thing was just a joke at first. I was like, oh, people just getting on because it was kind of, and then it got all serious and everything's all. But like the thing about it is, I think that. The sharing of clips I thought was going to go by the way of the dodo bird. I didn't think that was going to hang around, and it to a certain extent, crap. It's mild out on both fronts. You don't see a ton of people doing. I see it. I do see it throughout the day. But of all the people we know that game, I see more people taking shots and posting it to the activity feed on Xbox than I see them putting it on Twitter.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong.
I've been posting mine, man. People really seem to enjoy that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, they do. No, and I'm not saying we should do away with it, but I think what we need to do is see. Here's the only difference: when you click to take a snapshot on PlayStation, it snaps the picture and immediately gives you a prompt. The prompt comes up. You stop playing the game, the prompt comes up, right? And it says, "Do you want to put this on Twitter or social media?"
Yeah.
And you're like, yes. Whereas with Xbox, it takes the picture. And then you have to, I think you have to hold the X button again, and then it'll open when it says taking picture. Then it'll open up your options. So it's an extra step. I don't know if Microsoft can actually do anything about that at this point in time to make it any faster than that until next generation comes along.
Yeah, you know what? Like it seemed like they were a little bit outsmarted on that whole.
Yeah.
You're considering how they are focused on like. Multiplayer and sharing your experiences and stuff. It seems a little bit weird that they kind of were beat out in that area. Even Nintendo now has a thing. So could be interesting. I don't know. J-Dubs, who else we got on deck? Let's go ahead.
Rule 2.
All right. All right.
Hello, Mooch and Crap. This is Rule 2 on Xbox Live. My question is simply this. Do you think that now that the Xbox One X is out, that it should have its own Metacritic score for its games, since it's so much greater than the Xbox One S or the PlayStation 4 or the Pro? Should it have its own rankings for games when they do a review? All right, guys. Thanks. Great show. Talk to you later. Bye.
Who should have their own rankings?
The Xbox One X.
Oh, okay. So put it in its own category. Oh, there's Manny. Yeah. Shout out to Manny who hooked you up.
Hey, Manny, what's up? Woo, another 10 spot, man. It's
been a while since we've seen Manny.
Yeah, what's up, man? Hopefully you're doing okay.
Yeah, he's the man. He did a lot. He did a lot of early artwork for folks. You remember, Jay? You remember Manny? Remember he was doing some art. I think he went.
Oh yeah, he's a phenomenal artist.
He is very good. Good.
Didn't he do like She-Wolf's work at one point or something?
Yes, he did She-Wolf's.
Okay.
He did a rendition of the old Mooch. Very cool with the Uncle Sam. That was cool too. Shout out to you, bro. Nice to see you back.
Yep, exactly. Well, I agree 100%.
What do you think though about the caller crap about having its own category?
Like hardware category? Like I think that would be cool.
I thought, well, did he mean that, or did he mean like the Xbox One X has to have its own category because it's not really?
I think he meant that the consoles should have their own category. I don't think they do.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. Very good call in.
Yeah, like I think that'd be cool since you are doing like the games and stuff like that. Hey, why the hell not, right?
Agreed. Let's do another voicemail because I try to get a couple of long questions. Jeff, if we got any long ones, we can answer those.
Well, we've got a long one coming up, but it's not as much a question as it is a commentary.
Statement. Great. Yes. Here comes the Mooch crap in the next caller segment.
Hey, M&C Mornings. It's Matty Beast.
Oh, Matty.
I'm calling in. I got my job back with GameStop. I remember I used to work for them for a while, and things didn't work out, but I tell you what, it's back to the holiday season, and I'm looking to pick up a couple extra bucks, and so my boy Harold here at GameStop, he's like, why don't you put in a few hours here? And I'm like, yeah, it'd be great. I'd love it. And I love being around this stuff, so it's exciting. But he just trained me up, and now I've got a little bit of a break in the action here. So I figured, I'd call in. We're a little slow here because we sold out of our Xbox One X consoles. Wait a second. I got a customer. Hold on just a second. Hey, welcome to GameStop. No, sir. We are out of Xbox One X consoles. We sold right through the first allotment. So I have some PS4 Pros here. They're $100 less, and it's the exact same thing. What? Some 4K Blu-ray player? Nah, no one's doing that. No one's doing that. Everybody streams Netflix and Amazon. You don't need the 4K Blu-ray player. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. You know where I am. If you want the Pro, we've got them. We're stacked up. Come back in and see me save you $100. All right, take care. All right, I'm back. Man, I'll tell you, this has been great getting to come back here to GameStop. It's fun just being around and talking to all the customers and stuff. So, wait, gosh, another customer. Hey, welcome to GameStop. How can I help you? Oh, you want to sign up for the Game Pass? Yeah, we already discontinued that. Yeah, we realized it was actually too good of a deal, so we got rid of that program. And but I have some copies of used games. You know, some of the newer releases. We take $5 off the cost. Yeah, so $55 for the used. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't think that program's coming back. Way too good a deal. All right. Take care. Bye. All right. I'm back again. So yeah, it's just like I say, it's exciting. I love working kind of like stuff like this during the holidays. It's just it's a good time. And gosh, I got another customer. So just one more second. Another Xbox One X. I'm sorry, sir. Sold out. Don't have them. But I've got the Pros here. $100 less. Same thing. Can't miss. Higher resolution and some textures. Man, 4 out of 5 doctors say that you can't even see the difference unless you're like, 6 inches away from your TV. I mean, I don't understand the. All right. Well, I tell you what, this man. First night of the job not going as well as I wanted. This isn't any better than when I worked at Sam Goody or Blockbuster or any of those places. Anyway, guys, I don't even have a question this week. I just wanted to call in for my new job, and you can see it ain't going so well. So anyway, I'm going to keep pushing the PlayStation 4 because that's what they told me I have to do if I'm going to work here. So I guess that'll just have to do. You guys keep it up. What a great time of year. So exciting. And we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Always good to hear from Matty because he's always on the road.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's always on the road. It's funny, too. Yeah, his GameStop sounds like it had a drive-through.
Yeah. He's like,
did you hear it? It was like,
yeah. Welcome to GameStop. How can I help you? I would love a drive-through GameStop. Maybe I'd use it.
That was a great call. And that was good to have. Honestly, take a moment here, Crap, to just like, thanks to everybody that calls in. You guys are a large part of the show. We come in here with our material. We come in here with our subjects. But really, you guys dictate the path we take as we go forward on the show. So thank you guys. Really appreciate it.
Yeah. I wanted to say that earlier today. Like most podcasts that we all listen to, they start off the whole podcast with, with the panel, introducing the panel and saying, what have you played this week? But, it's not, this show isn't about us. The show is about everyone else. So that's why we focus on everyone else, and we want to know what you're playing. Who cares what we're playing? We play everything.
That's right.
The show is about them, and
that's a great point.
We just want to reiterate that.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I mean, it's always like, what are you guys doing? We're actually interested to hear what you guys are doing, and what the general consensus is out there of the X. What you guys think of a lot of pros, any cons, something you love, something you wish you had in there. I think, it's funny too. I will say this much, you'd be surprised who listens to these shows. We've had Mike Ibarra in the chat a few times now, Crap. We know that Mike definitely listens to the show. People listen to the show. So when you guys voice your opinions on things and you're looking forward to things, or you wish something was there, or you really like it, they take that all in, and hopefully it helps to make a better product. So
yeah, that's what it's all about, really. I mean,
it's your chance to voice your opinion. This is a show for you guys.
Down here, it's our time. It's our time down here.
That's right. It sure is.
Hey, good job recording the rest of it, because before it was just like, it's our time.
It's our time. It's our time. It's like, Crap, what'd you say? You're in the well? It's my time.
It's our time.
You Goonies! So anyway. I love how we have it. It's wonderful. Yeah. What a good show. This has been a great morning. I don't want it to end. I really don't want it to end. Do we got another couple voicemails, Jay?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
We have 3 left.
Let's do them because I really want to hear it.
Yeah, we have our favorite Ninja Turtle.
Oh, Raphael.
Hello, Mooch, Crap, and J-Dubs. It's your favorite Ninja Turtle again, Raphael. And the other day I received my Xbox One X. So after I finished fiddling with it to make sure that my HD TV would actually work with it, and that HDR, 4K, and everything was actually up and running, I popped in Shadow of War, and holy freaking 1X to rule them all, that game looks gorgeous. So I was gazing upon this beautiful sunset on Minas Ithil, and it kind of dawned on me, have we been duped by Sony, by Microsoft, by all of them? Is this the actual new generation? Meaning, was the Xbox One and the PS4, which for many years, 2 or 3, actually shared all of their games with the Xbox 360 and the PS3, which could still run them, albeit at, reduced resolution and textures, was that the half step? And is the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro, as fast as it is, the actual new generation? What do you guys think? I mean, this is something that could never have been done in the previous consoles, whereas a lot of the games that have been running on, the Xbox One and the PS4 were running fine on the previous generation console. This is the next generation, the real next generation, if you ask me. What do you guys think? Hope you guys have a great Sunday.
I don't think it's not a next generation. This is just just like phones. I mean, they basically took their cue from that. So
right. So, well, I mean, it's not next generation, but also that's kind of an exciting thing, right, Crap? Because it's not next gen, and it's this much of a difference. I mean, I'm playing Star Wars Battlefront 2 on 4K OLED HDR, and let me tell you something, man. I mean, very rarely in any game throughout my gaming career have I ever looked down at the ground this much. I mean, the foliage, the textures, the rock, the just the leaves that are falling on the ground. Like there's layers, there's texture. You feel immersed. That's the thing that I was talking about last night with a few folks. I was saying that what's great about the world in this 4K world now that we're playing games in is it's not just pretty from afar. Like Halo 5. Remember how great Halo 5 looked? 60 frames, really good on the Xbox One S and the Xbox One Day One. Looked good. But when you look down, there was, what we now refer to as muddier textures or soup. And now with 4K, it is just, you see tire tracks, you see footprints. I mean, depth in footprints, depth. You see the muddy textures, the reflection in these puddles. It's in the world is dense. It's filled with so much stuff. You're really immersed into this world. So that's what it's brought. It's brought a realism. So now you're fighting in this real world. It's amazing. It's amazing where we've come in such a short little time, and that little time being from 2013 till today. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I agree as well. So, yeah, you know what? I'm arguing with this guy in the chat. Like, is this guy? I don't understand. If you're the PC dude, if you're a PC dude, why are you worried about what console people are talking about? Honestly,
yeah, well, listen, and here's the thing. No, this is absolutely just a shout out to him. You know what I mean? Let me explain something to you. The one thing I've always said about PC guys that I think why they're kind of coming into the console space and having these conversations or arguments is the reason I could very well go out and go grab an amazing PC, build a PC, lights out. I like the community. I like the social aspect that is Xbox Live. Somebody wrote to me yesterday, Crap, this is an interesting subject we should talk about. They're like, Mooch, how come every time he's a guy that just came from PlayStation to Xbox, he's like, I keep seeing people in party chat, but some of them are playing games and some of them are on Netflix, some of them are on YouTube. I'm like, what you don't understand is we are a community. There's other things going on. The Xbox was built around a full media service, okay? PlayStation 4, we all have it. You turn it on, you play your game, you shut it off. Nobody's ever hanging
not
out.
since
There's
the
nobody
X has
around
come
there.
out, but
well,
yeah.
that too, yeah. But PC is a very, very quiet space where there's not a lot of that doesn't mean that you guys don't all hop on Skype or whatever form of communication and do what we do too. But you have to reach out to your friends. There's that community base. There's so many people on PC that like it's just the Discord it's a mess. It's a mess. That's my feeling on it. I like the tight-knit community that consoles give. So when you guys come in here, the PC guys, you don't understand. You can just go and spend $700 and get the same thing. Yeah, but you don't get the same thing. It's not just about the visuals. It's about the community. It's about the friendships you make. If you don't get that, then you've just never been part of a console life. And there's nothing I can do to talk you into it, but you really can't come in here and talk console people out of it.
Yeah, right now it's like a lot of insecurity and stuff like that, which
right.
I mean, they have
because consoles in the next generation or two are going to be right up there with PC. It is. That doesn't mean there isn't a PC that can't trump a console. It can, but we're going to be right there. And for the most part, I don't know if that bothers PC play. I don't pay attention to PC. That's not where I've ever gamed. I've been an 80s console gamer my whole life. And do you see how many consoles are selling? We're always hitting every generation. We're hitting between the two consoles 100 million plus.
Yeah.
So consoles aren't going anywhere, guys. Sorry, they're not. Consoles are a big part of gaming communities.
Well, the funny thing is what you see a lot of these PC dudes also say is like, why do you even need a 4K Blu-ray player? Why do you need this? Hey, why do I need blood in my veins, right? Like, come on, it's like, it's ridiculous at this point. For me personally, it's console all the way. I have a capable PC, but I just use it to make videos about my consoles and to podcast and stuff. I'm always going to be a console dude. Yes, I use my 4K Blu-ray player. I have lots of 4K Bluerays with HDR. That they look better, much better than streaming or attempting to stream. For me, it's just all about the convenience of it and everything like that. And I don't want to deal with people on keyboard and mouse or cheaters or hackers or not being able to talk to people or whatever. You know what I mean? Just like I don't. Those aren't my thing. So I mean, it's like there's not really how many more ways you can say it. So who else we got there, J-Dubs?
We have an old favorite.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what's up, Much and Crap? I was just wondering, with everything that's happened with Star Wars Battlefront 2 and the loot boxes and the progression, are you guys worried about Anthem when EA releases that in 2018? Okay.
Okay. Space Cat.
Great. Love Space Cat.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not worried about it because I'm not worried about Battlefront 2. It's great. There's enough negativity around, right? Like I get why some people are upset about the pay to win, situation, but I'm just out there having fun playing games, man. I don't really care about any of that other stuff. You know what I mean? I felt like it was overblown to begin with, since Assassin was able to unlock all the characters in 28 hours of gameplay. And so it wasn't really a big deal to me. If you're good, you're going to be good. If you're bad, you're going to suck, and no amount of buying shit's going to make you better.
Right. I agree. I think, listen, the only thing that I would be concerned about, and it's funny because a lot of people don't talk about this, but I'll bring it up and I'll get no credit for it, so that's cool. But all you Destiny haters out there, don't start on the Anthem train. Don't start.
Maybe Anthem will actually have a story.
Even if it has a story, it's going to be a short story, and it's going to go right into daily missions. So if you don't like Destiny, a vote for not liking Destiny is a vote for not liking Anthem. Hey,
I guess we'll have to see. We'll have to see.
Yeah. So easy there, Crap. I'll be watching you, Crap, this next 12 months. See how excited you are for Anthem. Because it is Destiny-ish like. You know it, too. It's coming, folks. It's coming.
Who else we got on deck there, J-Dubs?
Hey, now.
We have our last call is from Xbox Trigger.
Oh, cool.
Let's hear it.
Hey, Mooch. Hey, Crap. Hey, Jay. This is Xbox Trigger from Twitter. And my question today is that I saw Assassin's Creed Origins on Xbox Live on Black Friday sale for $41, which is a good deal. But if you look at Walmart Black Friday, they're selling it for $30, and you can get the physical or digital version. Why do you think these different places have different pricing? Is it the company doing it, or is it special deals from the manufacturer? I just want to know. I think it's interesting. But like there's like the same deal for Walmart for Wolfenstein. They're both $30. That's why I had the question because it's kind of weird. But anyway, thanks guys. Bye.
What do you think, Mooch?
I didn't hear his question. I apologize, bro.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. I'm talking to people.
Who are you talking to?
On Twitter. Was
Do you need me
retweeting
to
a bunch
repeat
of.
it for you?
Yeah, could you please?
So
Well, I
basically,
like,
what he
this.
said-
I like how he goes, "Oh crap, Mooch." Meanwhile, Crap didn't hear it.
I heard you. I heard it.
Well, go ahead. Well, what is? Why did you?
I just wanted to hear Jay repeat it so that you could hear it.
Okay.
That's all.
I'm pretty sure
Anyway,
I could have picked up on it. Go ahead.
Well, he's talking about Assassin's Creed Origins, how it's on sale now on Xbox for $40, and Walmart's got it for $30 for the digital or the physical. And what do we think about these types of pricings this quickly? I guess.
Well, I mean, this
after the
happens
releases?
every single.
It's the
Christmas.
holiday, yeah. So I mean,
I mean, if you got these games 2 weeks ago, I mean, I don't know if you're gonna like my response, but for the extra $30 you played, you've been playing it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Think about it. You got the hot meal. Everyone else is getting a lukewarm meal. I don't know. I mean, you got it right when it was out of the oven.
I mean, look. This is the funny part, right? Like, I bought South Park Stick of Truth for full price. Now it's $40. I bought Assassin's Creed at full price. Now it's $40.
Right.
I don't feel bad about that. You know what I mean? Because I'll get around to playing them, and I bought them. I supported the developer. It'll all be good. It'll be fine.
That's right. I mean, I personally think that the thing about the pricing when you get to this time of year, pick one game, and if you bought Assassin's Creed when it came out, you shouldn't have bought like Wolfenstein and this and that, blah, blah, and all these other games right away because you knew you're playing the other one. You could have waited a couple of weeks and got the discount. But if you wanted to have them all to experience them all, again, you got something for your money. Don't think you got ripped off. You didn't. You were playing these games while other people were sitting on their hands.
Yep.
So for the extra $20 or $30 you paid, you got something. You got 2-3 weeks of playing. Now, other people will be like, Mooch, come on, dude. These games are going to be the next games we're going to be playing for the next 4 months. I could wait 2 weeks. No, that's fine. That's completely and utterly fine. But the people that did pay $20 more, don't be too upset. You did get to do something for your money 2-3 weeks ahead of time. There's a value there. There is a value there. Whether you like that value, that's up to the beholder. But
100%, I agree with you 100%. Let's do the Wheel of Wonder there, Jay.
Let's do the Wheel of Wonder.
Wheel of Wonder.
Yahtzee.
Boop, 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 boop. I love that theme music.
Crap's rendition of it is great.
Okay,
I like it, dude. It's great.
It is good.
It's actually working this week. I'm sorry. I still apologize for last week.
Oh, it's all good. Hey, we've been doing really well with the production and stuff like that.
Yes,
Everything's been working.
It's been
really
fantastic.
well. It looks great. So
totally agree.
Yeah, let's go ahead and
let's spin it.
Let's
so
spin
what
it.
is the
Woo!
prize? Let's tell everyone what the prize is.
It's Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2.
It's Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, and it is the Xbox One. It's the definitive edition. It's the remaster. So it's for Xbox One.
Xbox
Dark
One
Souls
X,
2. Again.
Okay, let's spin it. And we have a first-time caller, Big Germ 724.
Nice.
Woo, Big Germ. Yeah.
Very cool.
That's nice. Congratulations to you. That is awesome. Good stuff, man. So I think that we should probably end the show with the Mooch and Crap theme song and then head on out. I want to remind everybody that this Wednesday on Xbox Nation, I got some 3 special guests who are confirmed. 3 ladies, Luca from the second floor, Foxfire, and She-Wolf are all going to be on the show. So
there you
guys
go.
want to tune in for that. It's going to be a fun little thing that we're doing there, and it's going to be a good time, and appreciate you guys tuning in to us today.
Totally agree. Totally agree. Great show today, guys. Everybody, go out there. Watch a little football if you get a chance. If you're a Giants fan, just enjoy the food you're making, and and just wait till next year's draft. But congratulations to all the winners, and awesome show today, guys. Jay, nice work on the production. Crap, great work today. This was a great show.
Hell yeah, it was awesome.
And vote for Mooch. Let's
Vote
take the
for
title
Crap.
back. Mooch in the
Let's
White
go.
House.
Let's get those
go.
crapaholics in there. Crap Gamer always putting in that work for you guys. Put in some work for Crap Gamer
Go,
for a
Mooch,
change.
maniacs.
Yes, Crap Gamers. Woo! Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Let's go.
Bye-bye.
Rack 'em up.
Peace.
Later.
Mooch and crap, mooch and crap. They talk about games and no drama smack. Search the web for media ties to catch these ponies in their lives. Look out! Here comes Mooch and Crab. Are they bots? Listen up. They have Mountain Dew in their blood. NeoGaf, Xbox Threads. Crap's got 10 dog all over it. Hey there! Here comes Mooch and Crab. From a tweet of Phil, Xbox hate will arrive like the Scorpio. Mooch and Crab, but just in time. Mooch and Crap, Mooch and Crap. Zany gaming dual Mooch and Crap. YouTube in is their core. A thumb in is its reward to them. Xbox is one big hangout. Whenever there's a game out, you'll find Mooch and Crap.
Wake on up. It's Mooch, it's Crap, and Jay in the morning. Wipe your eye boogies, get your coffee finished yawning. This is Mooch and Crap Show. Wake up, let us begin with gaming news, skits, and call-ins from all the fans. No matter where you at, Cali or Pakistan, New York or New Guinea, this is where it's at. These are Xbox dudes with Xbox views on slander and hate towards Xbox news. This is Mooch and Crap Show for the people, and they coming with it. Now do you understand? Now do you get it? Ponies love to lie and PC fans won't admit it, but Xbox hate is real and they all with it. Call in, let it ring in. We here to rock, we here to win. It's about the games, it's about the pride. Now Xbox community, come on, let's rock. Mooch and Crap Show. Show, oh.